Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
Dun, dun, dun.
With Miniminter and Randolph. I thought you were going to boo then.
I was thinking about it and I was like, too obvious.
Yeah,
too obvious.
It was too obvious because I thought it.
I feel like this is like an after dark episode for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit more moody in here for some reason, and it's also like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing like a What's Good after dark.
Guys, so we do the camera ourselves. You know, we kind of set everything up, we record it ourselves. So unlike many podcasts, there's no like person behind the camera or like producer. It's literally just us sat here. So often the camera will change, like how it looks, the lighting, because we just, you know, what's the word? We just do it. We just turn the camera on, turn the lights on, and hope it's the same. These lights aren't on.
Oh yeah,
They were broken though, weren't they?
Let me try. You carry on talking.
Okay, I'm gonna carry on talking.
You know what? I actually feel really bad today. I want to apologize to you because I made you come over earlier today.
Yeah, I can.
Although, I'm looking for this.
So can I reveal what you've been doing?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so Simon's been building a new setup for his, gaming, streaming.
I'm looking at my phone like a boomer right now.
Yeah, you
I
are a
hate
boomer.
it.
You're getting
I'm
pretty
like,
old.
Oh, you know when you like have to move it for your eyes.
Yeah.
Carry
Anyway, so he pretty much when you stream on one PC. So if you're playing like Call of Duty, Warzone is a big example, and you're streaming at the same time as playing the game, PCs, no matter how good your PC is, may struggle. The reason I don't stream Warzone or stopped posting the Warzone clips is because my PC couldn't record and play the game at the same time. So a solution to that is to get a new PC where you purely play the game on, and then you just use
There we go.
let's go. And you just use an Elgato to output your gaming PC into your streaming PC. So the same way you would plug an Elgato, into your Xbox to, record it on your PC, you're now just plugging the new PC in. So we're setting that up. Obviously, there are a few complications, like you have to make sure your camera work on both, have a thing, make sure your audio work on both. So I came to kind of help with the audio side of things.
Yeah.
While Viz was doing like the PC and stuff.
Yeah.
But there were a few complications, so it just kind of went on a little bit, but no problem.
Yeah. Well, we actually got to the point where there was a slight hiccup with, I think it was the graphics card.
Yeah.
Like it works completely fine.
Yeah.
But we needed to take it out and we didn't have a screwdriver.
So Randy came with the screwdriver.
We were literally like, we kind of need to either go buy one, or Randolph is coming over in 45 minutes ish.
Yeah.
So we can, so.
And I'm known as like quite like a DIY person.
Exactly.
Like, I do a lot of stuff myself,
You did own a nail once.
And own a what?
A nail.
A nail. Oh yeah, I think like fingernails. So guys, once again, I'm on like very minimum sleep because last night I was on Discord.
Why don't you sleep for it's every podcast? I feel like you're very awake every other day.
It's nothing to do with the podcast. And like I explained to Simon earlier, I think it is subconsciously to do with the podcast. I wake up early on Mondays to make sure I'm ready for the podcast, but I don't go to bed earlier for it.
Okay.
But today was a completely different story, man. So I was up till 6 last night because I was on Discord. I jump in Discord with my members a lot, just like chilling. Often now I'll be opening packs, and then Josh just joins now because Josh has been like into Pokemon a little bit. So he'll just come in and just like watch me open packs. But it's a bit weird for the rest of them because obviously they're like fans of me.
Yeah,
I guess originally that's why they're members. Then so therefore also fans of Josh. So I think when he first joined, they were like, "What? Why is
Josh just in here to watch Randolph open Pokemon packs?"
Yeah. So it just got to a point where I've got the store now. So obviously I'm opening to like put on the store and stuff, not just for my videos. So I'm just there opening packs now and then. And
How intently do they watch? Like, is it because every pack has
10 cards?
10 cards. So
plus an energy card.
You do the same thing every time where it's like the final card.
I don't do that on Discord though. I kind of just like sift through to sort to organize different rarities and stuff.
So you don't when I did the video with you, obviously you got to the one where you're like, oh, the next one. Oh
yeah.
You don't do that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I still enjoy the process and still enjoy opening packs, but I'm not like Ekans. The next one is because I'm not there to entertain.
Like, Ekans snake backwards.
Yeah, no, I still do that.
Yeah,
if I get Ekans, I'm still excited. But it's just kind of like I'm opening to like organize for the store and stuff. So it's a bit more like, I guess, industrial, but it's still really fun. And it's like if people who pay to join my membership want to watch that, then let them watch that.
I get that.
So I was just there last night, and then obviously for those who know, if you open a pack of cards, you get a card that you're scanning online. And my webcam, my Elgato, has not been working for months now. I'm scanning these in, and it's getting to a point where it takes too long to type them in. So I was trying to fix it for a while, and we ended up just staying like till like 6 in the morning trying to fix it. We ended up fixing it so it's calm, but I did have a late night. And then for some reason, I asked Laura if she could make an order for the store for some stock because I'm going to be asleep, and I want to make sure I get it done early so they can process it and ship it out the same day. And Laura was a bit confused. She's not done it before. So she was like, I said to her, just wake me up at 9 o'clock. So I went to bed at 6. I was like, wait up at 9 o'clock. I'll get up, put the order in, go to bed. I woke up, put the order on. Then I had so much stuff on my phone. So I started like replying to people on WhatsApp or starting replying to emails and that. And at that point there I was awake. And then I just, I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I got up.
Yeah.
So I want like 3 hours sleep.
That's the nightmare. Every time I wake up, I look at my phone and there's always like bare WhatsApps.
Yeah.
And so I recently watched The Social Dilemma, and so did Randy.
Yeah.
And firstly, we're not going to talk about it this week because we were trying to get Calix on this week.
Yes.
He was busy, but we're going to try and get him on next week.
Yep.
And if he is on it, I want to ask him if he's seen it.
Yeah, okay.
And if he has seen it, we'll talk about it then.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I wake up every morning and that's the first thing I look at. And
yeah. I mean, it's like it's a gift and a curse because obviously it is where all the work happens. So like, I mean, obviously it does happen on my PC as well. But I could easily stay in bed and do all my emails and stuff there, but it's easier to have a PC. But the point is, like, as soon as you switch on, it's hard to switch off again.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we ever actually got round to why I said sorry about coming over today. It was basically just because I invited him over around like 4.
Yeah.
And we only just started in the podcast at like 10.
Yeah, and I guess effectively I could have napped.
You could have napped. But I did tell you did say you were going to have a nap.
I did.
You did have time to nap.
Yeah, I did have time. It's just like, it's at the end of the day, like, it's just nice being here anyway. Like, obviously, I only come here once a week now. I used to come, like, when I used to kind of like, I guess
it's his fault. He's invited all the time, but he doesn't come over.
When yeah, I'm invited all the time. But now, like, I'm like busy with the shop and the Pokemon content. That's like, I haven't really got time to like come and just do music for a day.
You're an adult now.
Huh?
You're an adult.
I'm an adult now, man. As much as I would love to, I just can't justify it just yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like you need to break the curse, though. You need to break the cycle. So one day I'll come and just be like, what, I'm done with music. No, sorry, no, I'm done with Pokemon. Today's music.
Yeah. Well, we were meant to finish today a lot earlier, and we would have had the podcast done, and we were going to work on music. I mean, we still will after, but a lot less than we were
probably.
On. All right. Well, should we move on to the thing we do every week? The what's good?
Yes.
What's good section.
Got my dial next to me.
As always, I'm going to ask Randolph 10 things. I'm going to say what's good, and if he likes it, he will leave the lights on.
Yep.
If he doesn't, he will turn the light off. You know what? I'm really excited to do this with a guest.
Yes, that'd be good actually.
Because there'll probably be like an argument between you.
So I guess maybe I do it still, but they have to like argue it.
Yeah, you do it, and then they'll give their opinion, but it's call you stupid.
I don't think it's a reach like that far.
Well, I've actually prepared like.
Jeez. Okay.
Obviously, we only do 10.
Yeah.
On my head.
I was wondering like how do you get them so readily available?
I literally Google things some people like, and I click on every link.
Yeah.
I'm on like page 4 now.
Nice.
So that's it. Just like different forums.
Yeah, well, guys, don't Google that at home, and don't. I think I've spoilers. End of the day, it's all about me, really.
Yeah, I don't pick every single one.
True.
Because some of them are like the cinema, and I'm like, I'm sure most people like the cinema, and I know you love the cinema.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not going to pick that.
Yeah.
Where I know some of them, obviously, you might like, and I know you like them, but
you want to hear the reason.
Yeah. So
whereas cinema, it's like I like films.
Yeah. It's like, I like. There's nothing bad about the cinema.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. First one. Randolph. Manicures. What's good?
What is it? Is it the nail thing?
Yeah, nails.
What's a pedicure? Is it your feet?
Feet.
Okay.
Manicures.
I don't know what. Do I turn it on or off if I like it, or if I've had one, or if I have them?
No, you turn it off if you don't like it or don't like the idea of it.
Oh, I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
But I don't have them done.
Have you ever had one?
No.
I've had one done, and I would turn my light off now.
Oh.
Because
the awkwardness.
No, afterwards, your nails look amazing. Like, they do look very nice.
Yeah.
They look all shiny. You got perfect, whatever. But it kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Like, they do the filing and stuff, and it gets them like perfectly smooth and stuff. But no, man. Oh, I didn't like it. It's like sandpaper against your fingers.
Yeah. I guess like if you would get used to it though, and like if you do it so often, you get to a point where like.
Yeah, true. Would you have a manicure?
Yeah, I would have one. I need one because Laura would agree. My nails are so bad, and I don't bite them, but I pick them.
Why don't you go for like a spa day?
We need one actually. Me and Laura.
You and Laura should go for a spa day. Get a manicure, get a pedicure, get a massage. Do you like massages?
Yeah, I mean, no,
that's not the next one. That's not on the what's good list.
I would like that if I just feel like awkward. You know what I'm saying? I would love a massage to like relax me.
Yeah.
Get the knots like back, but I feel like it'd be a bit awkward to like strip down in front of a stranger.
We don't strip down in front of them.
Well, no, but like just the process of like
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one?
Nah, like my like Laura or like my sister.
What?
No. My sister's a physiotherapist. So
Okay. Because I've actually only had. How many have I had? I've probably had like 3 or 4 massages in my life.
Sports massage.
No, like
JJ loves it, innit?
JJ loves massages, and I see like Tali doesn't like them. As in, like if I'm giving a massage, whatever.
Yeah, same reason. Like,
yeah, it's like the same with you because she finds it awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in the middle where I've always been on that same thing of like I find it really awkward. But then I had one and I was like, you know what? You lie down, and then as soon as they start like rubbing you back, it's just like I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
because it's once you're over that, you got to remember how many people they've rubbed.
Yeah. Like, it's professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess you just gotta go to like, a good place.
Yeah.
Like,
well, JJ's like straight in, just you're a masseuse. Oh, okay, cool. Just take over job, done.
on tour, like every time we get to a hotel, if there was like a gym or massage, you would book it in every single time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Whereas,
and I was like, oh yeah, everyone getting massages. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then someone says, oh, they're fully booked. I'm like, thank God, thank God they're fully booked.
You know what my first massage I think was?
What?
First like professional massage was the Sidemen. Like what was it? A
show
1,000 v 10,000.
Oh, holiday. Wow, that's recent then.
We ended up in the nice house. They ended up in the easy hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first one ever.
Okay.
And since then I've had like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a weird time.
Yeah.
Don't know if I like it. It's very intimate.
Yeah, that's
which
the thing
I don't like.
I guess maybe the more you do, the more you get kind of like numb to it. If you know what I'm saying, you get used to it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you prefer a guy or a girl to massage you?
It's gonna sound a bit weird, right? I would say like either. Okay, if they're just strong. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I would like a guy massaging you. I feel like it would be good because they would actually like be able to like dig in. Sounds really wrong. You know what I mean though? Like
I know. I get
if a female did it, I wouldn't want it to be like very like delicate. I like just
some
stick
guys
it in.
might be delicate.
True. I mean, I'm not judging anything. Just it's gonna sound wrong, male or female. As long as you just stick it in, I'm calm.
Stick it in, mad. As long as you stick it in while massaging me, we're all good.
Just get stuck in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, next one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I almost want to include massages.
Yeah, but my light's on.
All right. Well, that's 2 done.
Yeah.
I've kept more on my list for next week.
Great.
All right, next one. This is number 3. Motivational speeches. What's good?
Oh no, I'll leave my light on.
Yeah?
I think there are a lot. Here's my take on it. I'll summarize it very quick.
Okay.
I think there are a lot of wafflers out there. I think there are a lot of con artists out there who, they try and just sell you a dream. But it's kind of like if them selling the dream does motivate you to work harder, then I don't see a problem in it.
Do you ever watch any?
I don't watch like I guess Gary. You see that people like Gary V.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's like a motivational speaker. Just say he kind of like
he does do them, but it's like he's not. He does it in like a different way.
It's not his profession. He just kind of like
yeah. I get you.
And whether they waffle or not, like I said, if the effect does motivate someone, then it's a win-win, right?
Yeah.
As long as they're not selling like a pyramid scheme or something that benefits them beyond that.
I mean, more like the ones that are like. So there's a guy. I think he's called Princey A on YouTube.
Yeah, I know him actually. Yeah, I know him.
And he does ones about just like this world is killing itself.
Yeah,
you need to fix up. Blah 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 blah, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like what does that get you like? Oh yeah, I'm feeling powerful now.
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't motivate me. No.
Okay,
but it does to others, and I think that's cool.
Okay,
and I think we all have to find like motivation in our own way.
Yeah,
and if some people do, I find a lot of motivational speakers cringe, and I feel like they just say stuff that we already know, but just highlight it.
I get that.
But then it's who am I to tell someone else you shouldn't be getting motivated by this waffler?
Yeah.
When they are they're doing their work ethic is getting better because of what that person's saying.
I get that.
It's like a bit of both,
I think I agree with that. I think I actually do get motivated by them if they're like. This sounds weird. If they do it in like an actual poet, like a poem,
like
poetry wise, like someone like George the Poet, like that way, that actually does motivate me.
That's sick, yeah.
Because I don't know, it's kind of like like you're listening to rap, but it's not. It's hard to explain.
No,
You know what
I know.
mean?
Yeah, I get you. I guess I do. Yeah, it's personal, innit?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I find poetry, not him, but sometimes I find poetry a bit cringe.
Yeah,
You know, on like TV when it's like a bank advert and they're doing that's kind of cringe. But what I don't like this, you know, on Instagram where it's like the financial like motivation posts where it's like a lion and it's like get up and smash our goals.
So I don't like those.
They're cringe, yeah. But then again, the same thing applies. Like if someone gets value from it, screw it,
Me
man.
personally, I don't. Like, I tumble out after those ones where it's just
Yeah. By the way, I think I've messed up. I think I've turned the aircon on way too. It's really cold now, isn't it? Are you okay?
I mean, I'm all right.
As long as you're okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randolph makes this really. Wait, what?
Well, I put on at 17, but I thought that's
17.
No, because
high.
No, but I thought like it's quite warm, so I'll put it low to
It
kind of.
wasn't even warm at the start. It was cold.
That's kind of warm.
I
got a hoodie on, but
because you're warm. You're wearing trousers and a hoodie.
I know, but
I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
I'm like a really bad t-shirt I don't like, so I thought I'd just stick a hoodie
What
over
t-shirt
it.
is it?
Just a black t-shirt, but
Okay. Yeah, there was a chance you could have slewed someone. You
could have actually.
You could have gone Sidemen clothing.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
FaceTime.
Yeah, my light's staying on.
Yeah.
Especially during like COVID. Like I've not been able to see my niece, my nephews, so just go on FaceTime. It's just not the same as seeing someone, but if you can't see anyone at all, it's better to do that. Especially with kids. Like kids can't stand on the phone call and talk to you. They want to like draw, do what they're doing. So you just kind of have that and put it on in the background. They're just talking to you.
How do you feel about a KSI lyric, I don't trust a man that FaceTimes?
What does he mean again? I think I remember asking him about this. I think that's the album, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that lyric.
Because the next line's like, I know people that did crimes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, FaceTime's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when I first went to uni, Laura was stayed at home. She was working at home. I was at uni, so it was nice to be able to like see her.
Would you prefer to FaceTime someone or call them?
I would prefer to sit on Discord with a video camera on. So therefore, I think FaceTime.
Okay.
I wouldn't FaceTime someone because I feel like it's an intrusion. But if they were happy with it, I'd say yeah. Let's FaceTime.
So like if you were like, okay, I need to talk to Simon today.
Yeah.
Like not just to ask him one question. I need to talk to him for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You phoning me? You FaceTiming me?
It just depends, man.
Like you're out. You can't Discord me.
I'd probably call you. Yeah, I'll call you first. Like, because like you might be having a poo.
I can FaceTime you while having a poo.
Yeah, but you might not want to. So I wouldn't put it on you like that. I would call you and be like, oh, you want to FaceTime? And select it from the call.
Okay. Harry joins our Sidemen meetings all the time on the toilet. And he's just like, I'll be 5 minutes, lads. But he FaceTimes in. Like, he goes on cam. I don't get it. It's like, just put in them a chat. I'll be 5 minutes.
I loved it how when, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but I think it's fine. You know when people were getting like FIFA a little bit early and then Vic put in the chat, I've got a code.
Oh my God.
And then immediately, I think like Kyle and like everyone's like, oh, send it my way. And then Vic just posted a screenshot of Harry already FaceTiming him.
Yeah.
And Vic was just joking.
Yeah. Vic just got bait.
He didn't have one.
Vic just threw the bait out and got so many bites.
Yeah.
But then as soon as Vic was like, oh, I don't, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have one. Everyone else went, I didn't really want one anyway. Don't want one. It's a bad game. And then JJ goes, I've got a code. And everyone goes, shut up.
Yeah. So you can't. No, JJ. No.
All right. That was number 5.
Sure.
Number 6. If it wasn't number 5, sorry.
We owe you one.
Number 6. The word moist.
Oh, off.
Yo, so many people have an issue with this.
You know what's so strange? Is if my friend Will, if you watch it, he won't watch it. He doesn't watch this. But my best friend from school called Will, we always used to have this thing where we would like create a phrase and it would seem like everyone in the world started using it. So we used to back in the day.
Moist isn't a phrase. Just
no. But we used to back. True. Back in the day, we used to be like, oh man, like, don't you find the word moist like really cringe? And you start growing up and everyone's like, oh, don't you find the word moist cringe? I'm like, what? Like, we came up with that. You know, like snaking, like the word snake or snaking someone, like, oh, chatting to someone's girl, something like that. We created that.
No, you didn't.
No, we did. In our world, we created that.
Okay.
But it's because it's an obvious word to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Slytherin, but then we were like, bro, everyone's calling it snaking. I couldn't believe it. It's just weird. Like, we didn't create anything at all. We thought we did. So I thought we created the fact that moist was a cringe term.
Yeah. I mean, so many people I know hate that word.
the way
Like
it
if you
sounds.
stream and you say,
Moist.
"Oh, moist," everyone goes, "Oh, don't say that word. I hate that word."
What do you use to blow your nose?
A tissue.
Yeah. It's the same. Moist is the same thing when people say tissue.
Tissue.
Yeah.
I didn't say tissue.
No, we say tissue. Yeah.
Oh.
Like normal people.
Yeah.
Some people say, can you pass the tissue? And it's like,
Why do you
oh,
put that
or
voice?
issue.
Why do you put that voice on?
Tissue.
Tissue.
Tissue. Listen to politicians. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and fix the tissue. Like posh people do it, man.
So they say the issue.
Yeah, it's like moist.
Also the issue with this country or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of issue.
Yeah. Issue.
Yeah.
Issue. It's dead, man.
Imagine
Ugh.
someone like trying to sell the newspaper. It's like, oh, I've got the big issue.
yeah, just change your accent
They
for
have
one
to just
word.
change accent completely.
But the word moist, hate it. Yeah.
See, it doesn't affect me in any way.
It's just like gush. Same type of thing, like moist.
See, I'd say gush though.
Uh,
Actually, gush still sounds
gush.
wet and gushy.
Oh.
That song must hurt
That's-
you then.
Yeah, but also the clean version is so weird. Like,
Is that the clean version? No,
Yeah.
that's.
no, because the
Wet
real
ass.
version is wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
and the clean version is
But I thought they still use wet ash gushy as another line.
maybe, but the chorus just go, and you're messing with that wet and gushy. It doesn't even make sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Number 7,
Yeah.
squash, as in the sport.
You make these very hard for me.
What do you mean?
Because, like, do I
Well,
play
okay,
it? No,
okay.
I'm not fit enough to play that game.
Okay, cinema.
My flight's going on for cinema.
Okay, I'm kidding. Squash.
Um,
Have you ever played it?
yeah, I played it, but not like. To the,
So what? you can
no.
answer this one.
Okay,
You
yeah,
haven't
right.
had a manicure. Fair enough.
Okay, I have played it. It's a fun game, but I've also seen people play it at an elite level, and I'm not good.
Yeah, but
It's very fit. It's a very, very like you have to be very fit
but
for
like,
it.
would you want to play it? Did you find it fun?
If you said to me, "Would you want to play it in an ideal world?" I'd say yes. If you said to me, "Do you want to go and play it right now?" I would say no.
Well, not right now.
So my light's going off.
Like,
But then
if I was like, oh, next week, like Thursday, do you want to play squash?
I'd say no. But also, if you asked me for football, I'd say no because I'm just not fit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do like it. Anyone who plays it, great.
Yeah, but like football, for example, you watch football.
Yeah, I don't watch.
Whereas
yeah.
you're not gonna-
Okay,
you
well,
don't watch
yeah, I
squash.
see my lights off then.
Yeah.
I don't really care, but I don't hate it. It's a hard question, man.
I
But-
really liked squash at school,
Yeah.
Did it like, well, I only did it twice. But it was really fun.
If we're talking about dilute, like the squash, orange squash.
Yeah, lights on. Yeah. We
Great
knew
stuff.
that. That's why I
Especially-
didn't ask that.
Yeah. Especially sugar-free one. Damn.
That was number 7. 7.5,
Okay.
salted popcorn.
Yeah. Lights going on. I'd turn it higher if I could.
Okay. And 8, sweet popcorn.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
You know what's better? 8.5 mixed.
Oh.
And not mixed where it's like half and half. Mixed. So sometimes you're getting salt and you're getting sweet and you're getting salt and you're getting sweet. Sometimes you're getting
Okay.
sweet twice in a row. Sometimes you're getting salt 3 times in a row. But you always got that contrast.
Okay.
'Cause
So if we went to cinema right now,
Yeah.
what would you get?
Sweet and salted mixed.
Okay.
I'd say, hi, can I have sweet and salt and can you mix it for me? You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get sweet and salt and it's like too much at once. You finish the sweet and you get into salt and you're like, thank God I've got some salt now 'cause
Yeah.
it's really sweety. If you start with salt, you're like, God, I need some like water or something. My mouth's dry. Have both, best of both worlds at the same time.
I'll agree with you.
Thank you.
I honestly, when I go to the cinema, like I've actually realized over the last year or so, I have a very basic palate. So I'm very much just, if I like something, I'll eat it non-stop.
Yeah.
Like pizza, I genuinely could eat it every day for a month.
And you wouldn't try something like a little bit.
If it's a little bit out there, I'm like, oh, just take, like, if you're going to go like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Ratatouille
just
and
give me
that.
the easy, like, yeah, if you're like, oh, ratatouille with
Yeah.
a pecan sauce.
And
And
just give me the rat.
Yeah, just give me pasta in it.
Yeah. Give me a rat with a pecan on the
Yeah.
side.
Just give me the tui.
yeah. Give me the rat, hold the two. But I know what you mean. Like if something's good, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
Wait.
and something like,
No.
no, that was wrong. If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it. No. Wait.
yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That
Okay,
is
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So
Because if
that's
it ain't
right.
broke, you don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's like something like that. So I find if I like something and I like something else,
Yeah.
I can eat it. I could have, like, for example, I could have some chicken and chips
Yeah.
and chocolate, and I could take a bite of one, and then I could take a bite of the other,
Yeah.
and I could take a bite of the first one.
But you don't like dipping chips into milkshake.
No, because I'm quite funny with milkshakes.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
Yeah.
But would you? What do you like pasta? Would you dip a chip into pasta? Oh yeah, we all would.
Yeah.
Stupid question. Sorry, guys.
But that kind of thing.
Would you dip your chips into ketchup? Freak.
Well, like whenever I go to the cinema with someone, like
Yeah.
if I go to Italia and she says, "Oh, do you want to get some popcorn?"
Mm.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "Oh, which type?" I'm like, "I honestly don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I will eat whichever ones.
Yeah.
Just which one do you want, and I'll eat some."
Yeah.
Whereas, I feel like some people obviously are very fussy about which one they want.
Yeah.
Okay, that was number 8. Number 9,
Yeah.
sneezing.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. Some people are like, "Oh, I always sneeze," and oh,
You know my sneezes are weird.
he literally sneezes and goes.
I do, yeah.
That was a really good. That is exactly how you do it.
Yeah, and then even on stream, I'm like, oh, sorry. Everyone's like, was that a sneeze? I'm like, yeah, because no one. The sad thing is though, is no one ever says bless you.
Because it's not a sneeze.
Yeah, no, they think it's a cough.
cough.
But sometimes I want to just be blessed, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm sneezing out here, and everyone's just like carrying on with their day. It's because my mum sneezes twice, and big sneezes like, oh,
That's like me.
yeah. I used to do that.
I don't bark.
Sorry, that was a bad example. I mean, I don't need to sneeze, so I can't do it. My sister, though, always used to get teased by my parents and my family for sneezing like loads, but short ones. So my sister would be like, I'm sorry. That's a bad example. She got punched in the stomach. Yeah, she don't sneeze like that. So she'll sneeze many times, but short. And I used to like mock her, like when I needed to sneeze, copying her.
Yeah.
So much that it's just become my sneeze now, and I can't stop it. So yeah, it's like when you used to pull a face, and your grandma was like, "Oh, if the wind changes, you'll be stuck like that."
Yeah.
You know, my sneeze did get stuck like that. So that's why I do it. But yeah, sneezing's nice, man. Especially like sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Well, I heard that sneezing is like an eighth of an orgasm,
Oh well,
something like that.
well, I don't mean that then.
Yeah.
If I sneeze 8 times, does that mean
That's what I said. But I think it's like it resets.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So I think you'd have to actually sneeze 8 times at once.
Yeah, well, that's someone would just like we'll start counting your sneezes. Like I'm here like
I hear you.
and then your time was like,
Yo, I think Randy just had an orgasm. You lot.
yeah, that was 8. Oh yeah, the waffle.
Okay, and the final one for the what's good section:
Yeah,
tablets, and by that I mean like
an iPad.
iPads. And,
Yeah,
you know, like smart tablets and stuff.
yeah. I think they're great.
Yeah.
I think they're.
Do you own any?
Yeah, I got an iPad Pro with a pencil.
Okay.
He's on the way to LA, like for the fight and that. Used to draw Pokemon.
Okay.
Was pretty good at it.
How often do you use it now?
Not all.
That's exactly me. I think they're really good,
Yeah,
but I have absolutely no use for one.
they're just not useful in our like in what we do. Because it's like for us, it's either like it's a PC. We need a PC, really.
Yeah.
We need a machine to like create content on. It's like iPad is good. If I was doing emails only, I would rather sit on like an iPad with like a keyboard.
See, I wouldn't.
Rather than
Okay, so if you went home, for example,
yeah,
you've got all your videos ready. All you need to do is give them a title and a thumb, like just add the thumbnail. You don't need to make the thumbnail. You just need to add them.
Yep.
You'd rather take an iPad than a laptop.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I
If
say I'd
all I
rather
need to do is
laptop.
like select the image, then yeah,
I'd rather a laptop.
I want a screen like a laptop or an iPad type thing. I don't want to use my phone. I want to use a keyboard. So as long as I can attach a keyboard to it, yeah. So I'm happy to do that
But
thing.
why would you prefer it over a laptop?
Because I feel like an iPad just again smaller, like less intrusive. I feel like if I'm on my laptop,
Yes.
it's more like I'm more used to clicking and dragging, and it feels like I'm working. Whereas I guess an iPad like kind of takes me out of that comfort zone.
I guess.
In that
By the
sense.
way, this isn't meant as a shock because Toby did buy me an iPad
Oh,
for the thing. It now belongs to my mum though.
nice.
Because I have no use for
Good
it.
old Pam.
Yeah, Pam. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
I just
You know that, I know.
trying to be funny, but yeah, they're really useful. Like, and again, like if I was like retired, say, and I don't want to be on my computer all day, I
I
just
feel like it is a boomer thing.
it is a bit of a thing.
Yeah.
It's just a gap between like it's more serious than an iPhone, less serious than a laptop. It's like it's a nice
Yeah.
medium.
Yeah. I just don't find them good enough for what I want to do,
Yeah,
but too good for
yeah,
just chilling.
yeah. They're great for drawing on. Like the iPad Pro is sick. Like,
Yeah. I've seen Jamie draw on
yeah,
a tablet.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, not obviously not iPad only. You know, use whatever you want. But.
Yeah. Although anyone who takes their iPad out to take pictures,
Oh yeah, no. But
I can't stand you.
just take a camera off it. Don't need a camera on it. You don't
Honestly,
need a camera on an iPad.
I hate it.
If you get a gig as well, and it's like some Donny, some dad, they're like this. Like, what? And for those listening to the audio, I'm
He's
Oh,
holding
crap.
his arms out in front of him like he's holding an iPad up.
I didn't say to the audio people if my lights on or not. Just spam through the list and I'll say yes or no. Real quick. I'm like on,
I've
off,
deleted
on,
the
off.
list now.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
If you shake your phone, it undoes.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have to undo a lot.
Well, then shake it a lot then.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I've never known that.
I mean, if you have to like shake it 10 times, then don't worry. But
I'm having fun now,
I think
though.
it was on for everything apart from
This is amazing.
Marmite.
I'm a boomer, bro. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Sometimes I would like fall off my bed and I'd lose my work. Like I'd spend like half a day, well, not half a day. I spend like half an hour writing like a paragraph. I'd like fall out of bed and it's gone. I'm like, whoa, bro, where did it go?
All right, it was manicures,
On,
motivational speeches,
on,
FaceTime,
on,
the word moist,
off,
squash the sport,
off,
salted popcorn,
on,
sweet popcorn,
on,
sneezing,
on,
tablets, iPad.
on. Yeah, there you go. For the audio guys out there. I forgot to post the audio one last
I
week.
think
like
that was
an
only
hour.
9, you know,
Go on.
because that was only 8,
Massage.
but then we had massage as 9.
Whack another one on then.
So this may just be a bonus.
Yeah?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Don't say we don't bring you extra content.
No.
The beach.
Yeah, no, light on.
I would turn my light straight off. I think the beach is the most overrated place in the world. I think everyone thinks, oh, I want a nice holiday. I want to go to the beach. I want to chill. I don't think you can chill at a beach. I think you sit there, you get sand in your pants, and everyone hates the sea.
Yeah, I remember I used to try and I used to go on holiday and I used to take my DS, try and play Pokemon, or I'm trying to play like Football Manager on my PSP. Just sand him everywhere, man. Stand getting my PSP.
Do you go in the sea?
Yeah, I love the sea. I love water.
I hate the sea.
I love swimming.
I love swimming in a pool, but the sea.
I love swimming in the sea more.
Because the sea, you walk in, it's normally cold.
Yeah, it does get
Then
warmer.
you get
though.
hit with waves that splash in your face, and you get that disgusting salt in your mouth.
You got to firm it.
And then I don't want to go underwater because it's grim, and you can't open your eyes; it hurts, and it also tastes grim. Like they'll hit your lips, and then you taste it, and then you get out straight onto sand, which sticks to you.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Sand is annoying. Sand is super annoying, but I'm gonna leave it on because I think the pros do outweigh the cons. But I love the sea. Like I went to Turkey once when I was younger with my dad, and we like docked up on like a pier. It's like nice cove, had food there and everything. I just went straight into the water, and I was in the water for like 9, 10 hours.
What?
Yeah, they literally nicknamed me the turtle because
You were in there for 9 to 10
bro,
hours.
I wouldn't get out of the water.
Bro, you would literally be a prune.
Yeah, bro, I was absolutely like shriveled up.
Oh my god.
So they would just give me like food, and I would just like eat. I would like eat it on the boat, so that my bowl would be on the boat, like
yeah,
there, and I just eat it off there.
Oh
And we were just playing like football, like what's the polo type thing?
Yeah.
Just in the water, in the sea.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't get out. It's warm, obviously. It's really like comfortable. Mental. Like my dad will tell you if you listen to this, he'll say the same. He'll text me saying turtle.
Turd.
They should nickname me the turtle. It's mental. Yeah, I love the water
They should have nicknamed you Squirtle
because I love Pokemon.
because you love Pokemon.
Yeah, and speaking of Pokemon,
Yeah. Logan Paul also
Logan
loves
Paul.
Pokemon. Hey,
Yeah.
See that?
yeah,
That was a good.
he's also got a Squirtle tattoo near his penis.
Oh, I meant that was like a good segue.
It was a good segue.
Thanks. It was me.
Yeah, it was all you. Credit to you. But yeah, guys, we spoke about Logan and Pokemon before.
I know we've spoken about Pokemon a lot, but
Yeah,
this time
it's warranted.
it's a very big topic
It's trending.
because Logan has spent
$198,000.
$198,000
Yeah.
on Pokemon cards on a box.
Well, he
spent it. That's just on one box. He has also spent hundreds of thousands on cards as well. I mean, you're more knowledgeable about this. So
we spoke about it last time.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, go for it. So Logan Paul bought recently. He said on his podcast, "Bro, I just spent $6,000 on some Pokemon cards." That's where it started.
I was like 5 cards, right?
Yeah. It was like a first edition Charizard PSA 9. It was like blah blah blah, all these other things. Then I did a video about it on my channel, my Pokemon channel. Go and subscribe. We spoke about it on here.
Yeah.
But at that point, we thought that was it. Maybe just like starting to buy, more cards, blah, blah, blah.
Everyone thought he was going to stop with those 5, or he'll just buy a couple Charizards,
yeah,
and that'll be it. But he seems to have really delved in.
He's doubled down. Yeah, he's gone huge into it. So I was sat with a bunch of other collectors on Discord. We were live streaming something called Heritage Auctions. Heritage Auctions is like most people sell cards on eBay, but higher end items, comic books, stuff like that. often get put on like an auction site where you have a literal man like, you know, I want, can I see 10? Can I see 20? Like this. So we were watching it live streamed with a bunch of collectors.
Well, I've seen his video.
Yeah.
So Logan's video is actually really good.
Really
and it
good,
explains everything about what Randolph's about to tell you. So if you want to check that out, feel free.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I didn't know that auction stuff. Like I didn't know auctions
Existed.
like that happened. Was there people in the room?
Yeah. So you can be there in person. You know, you can also be online. So it's a bit of both.
Okay.
So we were watching that. You know, the weird thing is it didn't go up. It was really anticlimactic because nothing happened. The price it started at when we saw it. So they do a block. So obviously people have bid in for months or a month. This is the finale. You know, final. So nothing happens. It just doesn't go up. No one else bids, just gets sold. So we were like, oh, we all wait up for that. It was like a world record price for sure, but it wasn't like we thought it would go up and up and up and up.
Yeah, you thought it'd be like, oh, okay, I see this. Oh, raised by 5. Okay, yeah.
We didn't know it was Logan. No one did at the time. Then a week later, rumors started to go around on the Instagram community that it was Logan Paul. I think I messaged him before this, asking him like, oh, are you collecting cards? Like, I like cards as well, blah, 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 just chatting a bit. And he would reply, he'd message back. And then I asked him about, you know, the rumors are that you bought this box, and he just wouldn't reply. So at that point, I was kind of like, okay, if it wasn't him, he'd just say, oh, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So I was like, okay, maybe it's you. Then he announced on Instagram that he'd bought it. Then I was like, messaged him again saying, crazy. Then he was like, yeah, I bought it.
So is that what he posted in a video or an Insta story? You can see him count it. He has like a briefcase of money.
Right. So in his video where he talks about buying this box, he says, I've got two more videos coming on Pokemon. Yeah. That briefcase of money will be in a new video.
Okay.
So I don't know this. I've not asked him, but he went to see someone called Gary from Pawn Stars. You know, the Pawn Star show where they sell stuff in Vegas?
No, but sure.
You know where it's like, sure you know the guy where you know what a pawn shop is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go in and pawn stuff. He takes his Pokemon cards in. This guy called Gary gets them valued. They don't buy them in the end, and he leaves. But he got known as Gary from Pawn Stars because he took in like 30 Charizards. This guy owns like 12 PSA 10 first edition Charizards.
Okay.
12 Shadowless Charizards, probably more than that. He's like the top guy in terms of Charizards and first edition boxes. Big guy. So Logan's been pictured with him. Logan went to his house. And the funniest part about this is everyone thought when Logan went to Vegas that he was going to like sort something with the Floyd Mayweather fight. He may have done, but the briefcase of cash was to go and buy some Pokemon cards, which I think is great.
You gone from fighting like a world champion boxer to buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And he's definitely way more excited about the Pokemon cards than the fight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm loving this because it's my world now. So like, it's great to see. But yeah, so this is the timeline. You know, then he bought the box, and then he announced that he's going to be selling the packs from the box to anyone who wants to buy them. It's going to happen on October the 9th. He's selling them for $11,000, $111. I can't say that. 11111 pretty much. And at first, when he said that's the price, I was thinking that is ridiculous because the box is $200K. If he sold every single,
he's selling 35 out of the 36 pack.
Yeah.
So 35 times 11, effectively, you're looking at $390,000.
Yeah.
So he's an instant 200K.
Yeah. Take off tax or shipping, whatever you want to take off. But at the end of the day, it's going to be like 150K profit.
Yeah.
Which is insane. That's 150K profit is more than the box last sold for. So it's a quick flip. He will sell the packs. And it's not worth it in terms of the pack, okay? But I'm buying one, so I bought one, signed up for it.
Jeez.
They contacted me, I've paid for it. So I paid $11K for one first edition pack. So if you want to see it, I guess. So Logan's streaming it. I was like, can I stream him streaming it? And at first I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't want to take away from his stream. But I've also bought one, and it's my pack that he's opening now. If you know what I mean. Should I just ask him? I mean, I'll react to it regardless.
I was gonna say, or you could just react to it live, and then post that video.
Yeah, because it's gonna be 2 a.m. our time.
Yeah.
So I could just record it and post it.
Yeah.
The day after.
Either way.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I mean, so it's gonna be very exciting. So if you are gonna watch this, feel free. Logan's channel, I guess, 2 a.m. our time, UK time, Friday night, Saturday morning, and yeah, you can come see me either get like a computer search. Or you can come see me get first edition Charizard Hollow. We never know. But the reason I bought it, like I've just said it's not worth it. The reason I bought it is because you get a shout out. it's exposure. I'm going full force into Pokemon. Got a channel on it.
You might get something.
And I might get something. Yeah. So it's kind of like I'm doing it for the event and not the pack, because if I was doing it just for the pack, like Simon knows, I was trying to buy a first edition pack recently while I was around here at the last podcast. I think my max offer was like $6,000, which is for a heavy pack, so guaranteed holo. In this one, it's going to be unweighed, so I don't know if it's a holo or light pack. So I could get a holo, or I could get like a regular rare, and that's an 11K risk. So I'm not doing it for the pack. I'm just doing it for the content and exposure, and because it's like Logan Paul, and that's where he will sell out. Most collectors are not going to pay that much money for it. So it's like, yes, he's going to make a quick flip. Yes, it's going to be really cool. I don't think you can then now go away and say a booster box of this like caliber is worth 380K. No. That's just not how it works. It's Logan Paul. So Logan Paul posted a video, a very good video as well. Like he actually was very knowledgeable on it. You can tell he's in his research. It's a short amount of time since he got into it. He's done his due diligence. There are a few bits that I didn't like in the video though, and I explained it on my reaction video on my channel, but pretty much what I said is he's got an expert in there who I don't deem A, to be an expert, or B, to be someone who is giving good advice for the love of Pokemon. He's giving advice for the love of money. He's just trying to make money. So let's talk about the first edition Charizard PSA 9, okay? Logan bought that. By the way, when I say first edition, that's the first edition is a limited print run before they release the rest of the set. They did it in a bunch of different sets.
So this first edition is one of the packs you're going to be getting. So my only question about those is, surely first edition, they've stopped being printed now.
Yeah, everything's,
So every time these packs are open, surely the value of the rest of them goes up.
Yeah, every time someone opens a box, there's one less box in the world.
Yeah, and surely how many more can they be?
Well, that Gary I spoke about owns at least 6.
Mad. But surely, like, if Logan's buying it for that amount, he's now made that amount. Like, the next one,
he'll do it again.
Has to be worth more.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, but so there's Logan explains it in his video very well. In the base set, so the base set is the first ever set of Pokemon cards in English, not Japanese, in English, okay? You got first edition, then you've got Shadowless, which is where they take the first edition stamp off, and it's a certain form. Then they've got Unlimited, where they fix a few things, add a shadow. So there's pretty much first edition, then Unlimited. Unlimited is where we've all got on. Everyone's like, back in the day, everyone would have got like a base set. In the UK, we couldn't get first edition. It never existed. In America, first edition was a myth. Like no one knew it existed. It only existed on like the West Coast, the East Coast. No one thought it was real. So it's super rare. So that's why you can get a base set Charizard, you can get a base set booster box that's not 200K, it's just 20K. Still a lot of money, but it's
still
different.
A lot of it.
Yeah, but first edition is like the holy grail type thing. So Logan bought a first edition PSA 9 Charizard from this guy called, I'm not going to even list his name. I don't want to give him any exposure. He's got enough. But he in this video, he says, this card right here, $25,000 card. This card right here, literally, he says the word literally, will be worth 35 to 40K by Christmas. First of all, I said in my video, who are you to say that cards are going to be worth something? The reason these cards are worth something is because, collectors like me who grew up with Pokemon, who are really into the collectible, really want to own this card and were willing to pay ridiculous amounts to own that bit of nostalgia, that memory. So it's like, how can he say it's going to be worth 35K? It has to be decided on, the buyer. Is there a buyer out there that'll pay 35K for it? If Logan's selling it, probably. Because, Justin Bieber say, or any of Logan's friends who got that money and just want to buy a Charizard.
Yeah.
Don't want to do the research. Don't care how much it's worth. They just want it. It'll probably sell. But I didn't like that on Logan's platform of like 5, 6, 7 million views, perhaps. You got this guy saying this card will literally be 35 to 40K by Christmas. This card, by the way, I could have bought in January for 5,000 to 6,000. So it has been increasing. It has been going up. Gary Vee's been pushing it as well. The hobby has been undervalued for a long time because we're in our 20s. Like a lot of people like our age love Pokemon. There are a lot of YouTubers out there that are doing really well now, got like disposable income, and they want to buy, into their childhood what they couldn't get back in the day. They can now afford as an adult. Buy it. So it has been undervalued. It's been there for a long time. The community's been waiting for someone like Logan to get involved. But then now Logan, on his Instagram, has said that he's selling the first edition PSA 9 Charizard for 75K on eBay, or he's taking 70K offers. And it's like, you just showed in your video, you bought this for 25K. The guy said it's going to be worth 35 to 40K by Christmas, and now you're listing it for 70.
That's mad.
It's mad.
It's so mad.
And fair, it's like, okay, Logan, fair enough, because he can sell the card at whatever he wants to. It's his card. He may find buyers for that. but it's not. I don't think it's going to be anyone who is a true collector of the hobby. And likewise,
but ultimately, if you're selling it, do you care?
Yeah, you don't care. You're just trying. You're making money.
Yeah.
And then Logan's got enough money to he can buy a card for his collection, and then flip other cards.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Logan doing that. I just don't think his advice that he's getting is necessarily good, and it may not be. It's good for the hobby. I'll say Logan getting into it is a very good thing because it's more interest.
But the advice he's getting, you're saying it's not good advice. Is it not good advice for if you actually love it, but it's good advice for money?
Yeah, it's pretty good advice
That's
for money.
What I mean.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, if you gave me advice, if I love like the Pokemon cards, then your advice may be much better. But if I'm like, okay, I want to make some money, your advice may not be better because this guy could have potentially just made Logan 30k, 40k
for sure.
in like 2 days.
And then there's nothing wrong with that, and it's fair play. I guess my issue with it would be, as a collector, it's like, why Pokemon? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fully get you. I fully get you.
Go and invest in Bitcoin. No one's got nostalgia for Bitcoin unless the memory of, I guess they could have in 20 years. But it's just weird. It's like, there are a lot of people who love these products. I mean, I buy and sell cards as well. I buy cards, new cards, get them graded, sell them for a profit as well. So I can't hate on someone for trying to flip. And I'm not mad. Like, I think Logan does have a genuine interest in Pokemon. I think he loves this. He loves the cards. But I also think Logan's a very good businessman, and he wants to and knows how to make money.
Maybe he's doing it as like it's a joint venture of both.
Yeah,
like he can earn a hell of a lot of money while doing something that he's collecting what he loves as well.
Yeah. And I'm not worried if this makes card price. The only thing I'm worried about, and this is what my friend says, my friend Connor from Graded Gem, he grades cards on behalf. PSA is a grading company in America, only in America. If you want to get your cards graded in UK, a company called Graded Gem will help you do that. That's who I send my cards with. I was talking to him on like my channel, and he made a good point. He said he's not worried yet, but he'll be very worried as soon as the actual collectors start selling their collection. Because as soon as the actual collectors and the high-end collectors start selling their collection, that shows you're in sort of a bubble and you're at a price point where these people who value these cards so much, even they think, all right, now I'm going to convert this card into like a house or a retirement. And that's the problem, because if you do that, who's in the community anymore with the organic growth? No one's there anymore. It's just like flippers selling to flippers.
Yeah.
And it's like, what if someone buys that card for 35k and it's not worth 35k? They're stuck with that card. They bought it because the hype, now what? It lost a lot of money.
That's the same with anything that you're really investing in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, as you said, cryptocurrency, it's like, I could buy something as it's on the way up, but then it goes straight back down, and I'm like, no, I'm stuck with it at a lot of value.
At the end of the day,
It's a risk. If you're putting that money in, you have to be able to take a risk. It's just, like, the hope is that you obviously care enough about it that if the money isn't there, you love the card enough that it doesn't change your like viewpoint on it.
Yeah.
So
in January, I want to buy this card. One, because I can't afford the PSA 10, which at the time was probably like 40, 50. Now it's gone clear. But at the time, I couldn't afford that. So I was like, you know what? I want to get the first edition PSA 9 Charizard. The first Charizard ever, the Holy Grail. Not in the Gem Mint 10, but still mint condition, Mint 9. 5,000-6,000. I was thinking, you know what? I could buy one. It might be, might be good value in the future. But also, like, if I'm trying to, like, if I'm investing my time into Pokemon, I want the card. I want to get that card. But I was like, it's 5,000. It's a lot of money. I'll wait a little bit. Maybe I'll wait. And then it just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And once it's gone there, you can't justify it. And then it went to 20k, and it's like, I can't do it anymore, really, realistically. But that same card now is being said that it's going to be worth 35 to 70. It's like, is it? But then again, if I bought that card for 5k, I would have bought it because I love the card. And even if it did go up, I would not try to sell it. It's not something for me to flip. It's something for me to have, the
but at
card.
what point, as you said, there is a price.
Yeah, I would sell it for 70k.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem, because at that point there, it's like, whoa, this is a card that I love. I wanted to buy it for the hobby. I wanted to buy it for the history, nostalgia, and to just cherish. But I would sell it for 70k.
The issue is when the collectors start selling it, the price goes down massively, because ultimately, firstly, there's more of them being sold. Secondly, if someone buys them, say you have have something that was 5k and then someone offers you 70k, you're going to sell it, and then the want for it isn't there anymore. It's not as like sought after because you're actually selling it.
Yeah.
So then that person has it, but it's not that cool anymore because everyone will just go, I mean, I only sold it because you just paid way over the top.
Exactly.
And then it's not cool anymore, and then they won't want it.
Yeah, and I think the only people who would buy this card for 70k from Logan is people who have ridiculous amount of money and just want it. Maybe Logan's friends or someone who wants to buy it from Logan Paul. I don't think any collector would pay that much money because they know last week it was 20,000. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people now in the Pokemon community start offering to buy it off other people. Like, I'm looking for a PSA 9 Charizard, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, because they know they buy it now, they potentially could sell it for...
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm welcoming Logan in. I think it's a great thing for Pokemon. At the end of the day, the more interest in Pokemon, the better. This Charizard is not the only Charizard on the market. You can open a brand new set right now and still get a new Charizard. All I'm doing and all I've been doing all my life is changing my collection goals, right? So it's like, oh, these cards are out of my range now. I'll go and get another card that's cheaper. You know, you're always doing that. Okay, now I can't afford the first edition Charizard PSA 9. It's like, oh, well, I'll go and buy something else.
Yeah.
I'll go buy something I like. And I always say to people, if you're listening to this and you're thinking you want to get into Pokemon now, my advice is always buy what you like and what you love. So only buy cards that you really like, because you can't go wrong. Don't look to just to invest in Pokemon. You can spend your money elsewhere, you know, stocks and shares or something if you want to really like invest your money. But if you want to start a collection and maybe it go up in value, go and buy cards that you can afford and you genuinely love, and that you don't care if they go down. So you go and buy a card for £100. If that card's worth £50 next week, you're happy because you own the card now. End of the day, these are collectibles. There are not many in the world. You know, if you buy one, that's one less that exists. And if you're going to keep it forever, that's now, it will go up because, you know, there's not as many anymore. But also, if you're prepared for it to drop, that means buy it. You know, if you're spending money, £1,000, and you're really scared whether it's going to go down, that's a sign that you shouldn't buy it, you know. So yeah, I'm excited for Logan to come in. A bit worried at the same time. These prices are a bit crazy. But, you know, it's fun. End of the day, like, this is something that I'm really enjoying now. And it's nice to see a bit more mainstream, like, love with it.
That's the thing. I want to open a pack. Like, I want to do a second channel, like, pack opening or something of that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But obviously not the $200,000
dollar
one, but, you know, something that's still sick. Do that, and then, well, most likely do it with you as well.
Come on.
So that I know what's...
Yeah, I can help
like,
you, yeah.
Because I can look at one and go like, oh, this looks sick. And I'll like it, but you could be like, okay, that's not worth anything. So
yeah,
okay, I don't need to worry about it, you know, getting graded or anything.
Yeah, but yeah, then I can advise you. You know, this good quality, good condition, etc. This card's worth this, it's worth that, or it's from this set.
Yeah,
like, I used to do. Fun fact: 2016, I started a Pokemon channel called like Pokérand. I started an Instagram account. I was like gonna start it, but I didn't do it because I thought, you know, I've got music to do. I've got to like be this character.
Yeah.
And then last year I was like a bit stressed with all the music stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it finally because it's something that I've been opening my collection. Most of my collection is from when I was 6 years old with my mum. So I've like been enjoying this all my life. I was like, you know what? If I love it this much, like a passion, you know, music's a passion. Pokemon's also a passion. Like, do it and turn it into a job as well. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. But yeah, you should. I think even Josh has been a bit interested in it as well. Ali A's now been opening packs on his channel.
That's the thing. I'm definitely not interested enough to like throw myself into it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But it interests me in terms of like the money side. It's like, okay, there's a lot of money there, but it's not. I don't want to start doing this for money. Yeah,
exactly. But also the value of cards is exciting. That's what I don't want to put people off like buying cards. I don't want to put people off the fact that you can make money on Pokemon. It's just, if your intention is just to make money, then do something else.
Yeah.
But if you want to like open a card and try and get like the jackpot, or you want to try and get, you know, it's the same thing as FIFA packs, but the difference with Pokemon is that you keep the cards and they still worth money.
Yeah, in a year's time, they're probably worth more than nothing.
Yeah, because FIFA,
like,
a new FIFA.
Genuinely nothing.
Yeah, so we can definitely do that. We can, I'll help you get some boxes, modern ones, also maybe some old vintage ones. I'm going to start as well, for anyone who's interested. It's a bit of a self-plug.
We don't have any ads today, so
no ads, yeah. So what Logan's doing is nothing new in Pokemon. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, this is the issue as well. The reason prices are going really high is because you've got YouTubers, I guess like me, coming and buying the box, opening it for their channel, and then selling the packs inside. People just don't do it to the level of Logan. People do make profit on it. People do it to make profit. There's a few people doing that, but Logan like has done it dramatically. But what I want to start doing is, I really wanted to buy like a base set box. I mean, I even said to you guys, like, I'll buy you one like, if the Sidemen want to open one, I'll buy you one to open for free, and I'll just keep the cards type thing. At that point, it was 12 grand.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you won't.
Now it's 20 grand. Yeah, but it's like I still want to buy that box. I still want to open it, and I want to use the box as entertainment on my channel, also a way maybe for me to get more exposure by opening like a rare box, but I don't care about making profit on it. So what I want to start doing box breaks, buy a box, open the packs on camera, sell them to my viewers, but I want to do it at a price that's fair. Like I don't want to profit off the box. I'll even be happy to take a loss on the box as long as I can create content.
Yeah.
If I can open I can't afford to go and spend like 20 grand in a box and keep the cards, wait 6 months to get them graded, etc. Because, well, I would be able to do that, but I've got the store now I'm running. I'm buying stock, buying new product, and that takes a lot of money. More like I need liquid funds to be able to do that. Whereas, if I buy a 20 grand box, it's going to be with me forever. That 20 grand's gone now. I can't use it to invest in other things. But there are a lot of people out there who want to buy 1-pack, 2-pack, or who don't have a shop, who can, maybe put some money towards it. So, for example, I'll go and get a base box, 20 grand, divide it by 36, whatever that price is, sell it at that, or even a bit less, whatever's fair for the market. And if it means I can open a base box for like 4,000 and have that content, and then my audience get packs, it's going to be great. So
I mean, that's the way I see things. Of like, you basically, you don't mind making a tiny loss or a tiny gain or whatever, but the main thing is you get the content and everyone's getting like
a pack. Yeah,
they're getting their fair share.
Exactly. Yeah, and then also like I've said to Simon as well, like I want to try and get like a sponsor for it as well. If I could get a sponsor, use maybe the interest that people are. I'm getting for coming to the box to like promote a brand or something where they can give me some of the money for the box so I can sell the packs at a really affordable rate for people. So like I'll sell them for lower than the market value because a brand's helped me pay for the box. Yeah. You're happy because you're getting a cheaper pack. I'm happy because I'm getting content. It's really good. It's really good for everyone. So I want to start doing that. I'm going to start doing it on Saturdays and maybe Sundays. I'm going to stop on my Pokemon channel. I'll post every single day. I'm going to start posting 5 days a week, take Saturday and Sunday off videos, and instead do live streams. I'll open new boxes as well, but now and then I want to do like super old boxes. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And yeah, we'll get some boxes and we'll do some packs for a really good rate. And again, I'm not trying to make profit on it. I don't want to. I want to just open the box for the history. Like this Logan Paul thing. I want to do it because I've never opened. I mean, I'm not going to open it. He's opening it, but I've never had a first edition card before. Base set. I want to have the card. I want to have the experience. I was going to buy a pack for myself anyway to have one last chance. Like when I was buying that pack, I was just saying to Simon, this might be my last chance to ever open a first edition base pack. And in a week or two, it's proven that now it's gone clear. I'll never be able to do that. So yeah, Pokemon's crazy. Hopefully we explain that well. I mean, go and watch Logan's video. Go and watch my reaction video if you want like more details on the video itself. But yeah, Logan Paul's getting into Pokemon. It's crazy. A lot of other people are as well. So damn, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, as a segue, the whole thing of not making like, selling it at an affordable rate kind of thing, or you're not focused on the profit, you're focused on like making the content and having the fun of opening it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing another Big Brother Club series.
Yep.
Which I've hopefully got a sponsor for.
Yep.
And when I do that, I basically go, everything the sponsor gives me, I give to the people playing with me.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I just want to make the videos kind of thing. And obviously this makes them enjoy it more. And
exactly. And I think you've done it well a lot, for a long time. Often you'll get a brand deal, like and you'll donate to Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
So you're using the money to create good content, but also giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
And Mr. Beast as well. That's literally how Mr. Beast has grown so much.
Yeah, very true.
He'll just put all his money on a brand deal to make the video better, and the video is better for it. It's I'm again, I wouldn't be looking to make profit. I just want the audience to have a great pack opening, and then me to also have great content, win-win. So yeah, I think it's really nice that using brands' money to also. It's just nice, isn't it? Like because the brand gets something out of it, you get content out of it, and then whoever you're donating the money to or providing a service to, whatever is also getting it. So it's a nice thing.
Well, I did it with the last series of Big Brother Clubs on FIFA 20.
Yeah,
I had 15k. And I gave I ended up giving 17k away.
Yeah, exactly. But for the content,
Whereas in the final episode, I just went, you know what? Whoever gets the most goals, I'll give an extra whatever. So
that's sick.
And then this year, I've hopefully got a sponsor that's quite a bit more.
Okay.
So the hope is that last time I did it where it was, because FIFA 21 is now out. That's the segue.
Yes, there we go.
Last year I did it where first place got 10k.
Yeah.
Second place got 4k.
Yeah.
Third place got 1k. And then I also did the top goal scorer in the final episode, got an extra K or 2k, something like that.
Yeah.
But this year I want to do it where I'll still do a big prize for the winner, maybe like a decent prize for the second and then a small prize for third. But I want to do something like, okay, every episode someone's in, they get £200, £300.
Okay, yeah.
Because obviously I start with 9 people. So every episode that would be like, that's 1,800. The next episode is 1,600. The next
Yeah.
episode. And then I also do something like, so normally they vote for one person and the bottom two go up for public vote.
Okay.
But this time I think I'll get them to do, you vote for the worst person and the best person, and whoever gets man of the episode gets a bonus of £1,000.
That's sick. Yeah, that's actually.
So, and then two people
incentive to like do better.
So then you have like every episode, you know, there's £1,000 going to man of the match.
Yeah.
Plus everyone's getting paid for their time, because ultimately I know they're all giving up their time for me.
Yeah.
As much as, you know, I can say, oh, you're on my platform.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're giving up their time. I
True,
feel like I should
you.
make it worth it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't make it to the final.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to start that before next gen or...
That's the issue I'm having as well.
So clubs data apparently doesn't carry over.
Yeah, that's the worry.
So we also don't know whether... I think we're going to start it anyway, but Sidemen Pro Clubs,
Yeah.
I think we're going to start it over anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Like start it now and then...
End of the day, I think people watch...
For the content, it's not for the
yeah.
actual progression.
Yeah, like, if anything, it'll last longer because you have to start again.
True.
More episodes.
True, or we'll, you know, that we might find it easier because
Yeah,
we'll stay in Division 10 for longer.
True. But that's like, even me, I'm thinking, do I make a FIFA 21 content or series? And I'm like, but then I'm just going to be annoying, like, because I've not managed to get a PS5 yet, pre-ordered. I'm going to get an Xbox. It's like, oh, do I start my career mode on PS4, then move to Xbox? Do I play Ultimate Team on PS4, move to Xbox? I'm like, I hate when new gen's coming out. Like, just come out already, man.
Yeah. That's such a weird period of like 3 weeks. Why not just...
Yeah, it's like GTA.
No, it's like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a month and a half of content. And then it could all just be wiped out if you don't have a PS5.
Yeah. Remember when GTA launched on... It was a next-gen game, but it launched before the next-gen games came out.
Bro, it's spanned over 3 consoles.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be on the new... It's getting a re-release
Yeah.
on the new consoles. It's going to be 3 consoles worth.
But it was a short amount of time, wasn't it? It's like 2 months, 3 months, something on PS3 before it went to PS4, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Something
longer,
like that.
but I know it was like a big
It wasn't
thing.
it wasn't like 3 years.
Yeah.
That's... Yeah, GTA is mad. But FIFA's out.
Yeah.
I have currently played 4 games.
Yeah.
two are in the draft, and then I've played 2 against Theo.
Yeah.
For videos that'll be out today when this video goes out. This
Lovely.
podcast goes out.
Lovely.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the gameplay much.
Gameplay's doo-doo, man.
I'm not enjoying
I
it.
played a draft, and that was all right. I played Rivals, and it felt like a different game. It was like...
I haven't played Rivals yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, bro. It's just... Well, I told Simon, I drew a game today, 8-8.
Yeah.
I feel like... I know it's FIFA, it's not real life, you know, but still, I feel like that shouldn't happen. Like, he was just scoring, I was just scoring. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm just trash. But I did feel like, compared to last year, I don't know. The keepers don't do anything.
I think my draft games were like 7-2 and 5-3.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of goals.
I feel like just defenders don't do anything. I feel like keepers don't do anything. Keepers just let the ball go in.
Yeah, I feel like the skill gap might be higher than previous ones because... I've watched Josh stream it quite a bit, and he'll concede more than he used to, but he's very good at the game, so he'll control the defense, whereas I'm not that good, so my defender just won't run after a player, and I just sit there and get annoyed.
Yeah, it's just weird. I think FIFA's changing, man. I think like you're getting like high level, you know, I guess pro levels, competitive levels, but also I feel like FIFA's developing, or especially Ultimate Team, is just turning into more of a menu game by the day. You know, packs, SBCs, challenges.
Honestly, I watch anyone on Twitch open packs. The second they go into a game, viewers go.
Yeah.
Any video, I can show you my audience retention. Soon as I finish the draft, go into a match, it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, Harry don't even do drafts.
No, he just does the building part.
Yeah, he builds it, goes in the game, scores one goal and leaves.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So my worry for FIFA is, I don't know about you, but I'm low-key already over the hype of the new FIFA.
Yeah.
And I feel like every single year, the hype of FIFA has got less and less.
Yeah.
So like FIFA 12, I played it for 11 months. Hyped.
Yeah.
FIFA 13, same. And then I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older. That is a very high possibility. It could just be me.
Yeah, it could be you.
Or it could be the fact that I'm also doing it as a job technically, and you know,
getting burnt out of the game, you know.
Yeah. But now I feel like, you know, last year it was by like Christmas, the game was kind of like, okay, we've got team of the year, we've got team of the season, but that's about it.
Yeah.
This year, I feel like it'll be even shorter.
Yeah, and I feel like they are they're doing really well with the content, with the the different cards they're bringing out, the packs, but that is just what they're doing well. And I feel like back in the day, FIFA was all about the gameplay, and I feel like every year it's becoming less and less about the gameplay. Like back in the day, you're building like Brasilvers, you know what I'm saying? Like you're building like Nigerian silver team, blah, blah, blah. Now you just I'm getting like a orange Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm getting like a green one. He's. Yeah. I mean, I'm a boomer.
Well, no, I know what you mean. I don't think now you can't really survive on FIFA if you've used bad cards.
Yeah.
Whereas
exactly.
before it was literally like JJ's Beast series and FIFA 13.
Can't do it now.
You can't do that because you're not going to see a 75 rated player and be like, this guy's amazing. It's like, okay, he might be good for 75.
Yeah.
But he's not as good as my Mbappe.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's got Mbappe now. Everyone's got Neymar.
Exactly. I think you've got like people like, I don't know, like Pieface. I know he does like just SPCs and like the challenges. Then say maybe you'll do packs. Then you got like, I don't know, Net maybe doing like foot champions. I feel like you've got these like, everyone does the same thing end of the day, but you got these pockets of FIFA where it's either like highly competitive gameplay, packs, menu content. I feel like the casual like
it's going.
Yeah, casual now. I'm on clubs.
Admittedly, one amazing thing they've added in is Ultimate Team Co-op.
Yes, yeah,
I think so. Every year I've done a series, apart from like 1 or 2 years, I've done a series based on a player or something. Like I've done Your Ultimate Team, I've done Zidane Zone, I've done Hunting We Will Go, etc. This year, I normally base it around a song for the last couple of years anyway. And this year I heard, or someone in stream actually linked me, Yizzy, Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
So I heard that and I was just like, this song is incredible. So I'm gonna do it based around Thierry Henry.
Come on.
Yizzy actually gave me permission as well.
Let's go.
It was really odd. I messaged him saying like I had to do a really like nice message like, hey man, basically I'm a YouTuber, I do this, I do this. And then he was like, yeah, cool man, I'll get it whitelisted so you can use it.
Sick.
Blah, blah, blah. And we messaged a couple times and then I said like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this conversation to go like this.
Yeah.
And he replied, I didn't expect to wake up to a DM from Mini Minute.
That's
if I'm
sick.
Honest. I love your GTA series.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's
like,
sick, man.
What?
That's too sick.
But so I've got that series, and I think just based on playing it a couple times, I don't know how much I want to do an entire series because normally I post it 3 times a week. I don't know if I want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is make it twice a week. One of the episodes is going to be on my own. One of the episodes is going to be a co-op.
Yeah, sick.
And I'm just going to I'm going to tweet out Insta story, anything, and just say, who wants to play? Whoever's free.
Just, freshen it up.
If Josh is free for 2 matches, that episode will be with Josh for 2 matches.
Yeah.
If you're available and you're like, I've got all day, like, let's just play 5.
Might lose, but yeah. But it'll be funny though. It'll be funny.
But the thing is, apparently you play in the higher person's division.
Ooh, tasty.
So if I play with Josh, I'm most likely to play in like Div 2.
Yeah.
Whereas if I play with you, I could play in like Div 10.
Yeah.
Because we could both be in Div 10.
Yeah, true.
So it'll be a funny series because I'll have to change the level of sweat.
Yeah, for sure. And it'll be a nice contrast as well. Like if you play with like Josh, you might win every game. Or
I'll get to the high division so quick and then I'm kind of screwed.
Or you'll play with Josh one week, do really well, then you play with me, get knocked down a bit. You have to go play with someone else to get back up there. That'll keep it entertaining for sure.
And then I'll have something. Someone did say about potentially letting, say I play with you.
Yeah.
You then choose the next person, but I don't think that works because
it might
that
be
person
free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I am trying to think of a way they can tell me who to buy or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Or every time, if I have a decision to make, leave it up to the YouTuber.
Yeah.
I tell them.
Cool.
Like,
yeah.
Something like that.
Co-op is always good. I got a friend from home. I don't know if he watches this, but called Joel, and we used to he used to come around. We used to go play co-op draft.
Yeah,
just sit on draft and do co-op. So like, can you do co-op draft now as well, or is it just like rivals?
I don't know. I think it might just be rivals.
Yeah,
I think it is just rivals.
Well, regardless, so co-op is just better. Like that's the whole clubs thing. It's better playing with someone else. Like
for sure.
Like, and then, I don't know about you, right? Now I'm getting older. The game's gone on for so long. I did a draft the other day. I was there for like an hour. What the hell? Like, bro, I just wanted to have a quick game on FIFA.
I don't know if I agree with that bit, but
it takes so long, man. I got other stuff to do.
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to be trying to do multiple series. I want to do that. I want to do a stream series. I might just do a full-on co-op series where it's with one person and it's just them the whole time.
That'd be
if someone's
sick.
about.
Yeah.
And then I want to do Big Brother clubs.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I want to get at least 3 seasons in this FIFA.
That'd be sick, yeah.
And then Sidemen Pro Clubs as well, another FIFA series.
That's so funny.
But Sidemen, I mean, which one do you want to go on to? We got Among Us or Sidemen Sunday?
Sidemen Sunday.
Okay. So the Sidemen, speaking of Sidemen clubs, which we're about to record, we just recorded one for Sidemen Sunday Golden Balls.
Yes.
Which Randolph has watched.
Bro, I watched it. I made notes. I didn't get many questions because you know my job is to watch the Sidemen Sunday and get questions, you know, to maybe reveal more information to you guys about the episode. I feel like for a game show, it's hard to do that because you saw everything. There's no...
Yeah.
There may be a few behind the scene things, but I don't know what to ask because I wasn't there.
Okay.
You know, whereas, you know, if say in the one where you guys did the drinking pub golf, like I knew that JJ was still in the, you know, and you're like, oh, JJ's gone.
Yeah.
I knew he was still there. So I can say, oh, why was JJ not there? So you can give information. On this one, it's like,
okay, so what are your notes or any questions?
you want to get them out?
I mean, you actually have notes.
Bro, I took notes.
Oh, you actually...
No, I watched it and wrote a list of things.
Oh,
to talk
okay.
about.
So we each do homework now. I come up with the what's good.
Yeah.
He comes up with the notes.
I got 4%. Hope it goes well. Right, Simon, no. Okay, look at this.
That's a lot of notes. I mean, it's a podcast.
I know.
They can't hear you
I showed
scrolling.
the camera my phone.
Randolph turns his phone around.
So, first thing I want to say is JJ does it all the time. Like, why was he so aggressive at the start? I'm not capping.
But he wasn't capping.
No, he wasn't. But like, but him going so aggressive makes people not trust him because it's like it's begging so hard.
It is. I fully agree with you. But I think his thing is, it frustrates him because his front two were so bad.
Yeah.
Admittedly, he didn't have a killer.
Yeah.
But the 2 killers that were in the front, if you haven't seen it, by the way, feel free to watch along as we're like talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So who had it? Toby and Josh both had killers.
Yeah.
But Toby had a 50 cable and Josh had a 25 cable. JJ had like 358 and 69 cents.
Yeah.
So for him to then get huge numbers at the back, so basically the thing I don't think you see is obviously on the show they give you an assistant. The assistant gives you like the 2 front balls and 2 back balls. This, I just gave them each 4 balls.
Yeah.
So JJ chose which balls went at the front.
Right. Oh.
And he was annoyed with himself that he had chosen such small numbers at the front, and then he's got huge numbers at the back.
Yeah.
So I think he was annoyed that people might think he had a killer.
Yeah, I get you, but like it started off. He's like, I've got 42,069. He's like, bro, I'm not capping. I've got this. So everyone's like, wait, why are you trying so hard?
It did make him seem very sus.
Yeah, and you remember that time when when I voted you off in Among Us. You was like, Randolph, it's not me. I thought you were just like being loud because it was you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now you're putting doubt in my head because you're trying so hard to like, you know, get your innocence out. So I'm here thinking like, one of, I actually wrote a note here that make no sense. This one just says Vic doing maths.
I think I know what you're talking about.
There's a point where Vic's like,
so
adding up and deciding who's like,
so he was trying to add up everyone's totals, which doesn't really make sense because firstly, people are lying.
Yeah.
Secondly, a killer doesn't mean... So a 50,000 ball in a killer doesn't mean 5,000.
Yeah.
Because if you bin the killer and you win 50,000, that's 50,000. It's not 5.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But also, JJ kept saying one of you is the killer. And there were 2 killers, weren't they?
yeah, and that's what people picked up on.
Yeah.
People picked up on it because they said, oh, why are you saying one person has a killer? Because I don't remember if it's actually left in. I said to JJ, I went, 2 people could have the killers, by the way.
You said that. Yeah, it was in.
Yeah, so I said, so he just kept sticking with that, and he really didn't help himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like either it is him and he's lying badly, or he's just like he's either really good at lying and like he's, I don't know. I thought it was him. Legit, I was like, it's good content. I think everyone probably watching thinks it was him. But like when he kept saying like, oh, it's one of you, he's either just doesn't understand how the game works or didn't listen to you, or he's like messing up and he's the killer and there's only another one.
Yeah, I think he might have, I don't know, in his head he might have thought, oh, one person has 2 killers and they're just lying.
Yeah.
Completely. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't really elaborate well.
Yep.
He does just get very shouty and just go, oh, I'm not capping.
Yeah. And I felt like Josh, I put here, I can't believe they voted Josh off. Initial thoughts. Then I was like, oh wow, he actually was a killer.
So this is one thing that, I don't know, in his head he might have thought, oh, one person has 2 killers and they're just lying. Completely. But yeah. I don't know. He didn't really elaborate well. I don't know how much it came across in the video to someone that hadn't seen the film day.
Yeah.
So on my left, you had Harry, JJ, Josh.
Yeah.
On my right, you had Vic and Toby. So I was trying to ask questions. So every now and then they would stop talking, and I tried to ask a question to just create arguments, basically. And Harry said something, and then it went quiet, and I was like, "Oh, Harry, what about this though?" And then people started going like, "Yeah, no, it's got to be Harry. It's got to be Harry." And then I was like, "Okay, now this is unfair on Harry." So then I was like, "Oh, JJ, but didn't you say this?"
Yeah.
And everyone suddenly went, "It's JJ, it's JJ." And then I said something about Josh, and then everyone jumped on Josh. But then they kind of went like, no, we're ready to vote. We're ready to vote. And I was like, okay, but no one's gone at Vic and Toby here. One of them could easily be lying.
It was very similar to Among Us, you know. Like I was watching it, I was like, this is like Among Us. Because also I felt what Josh had. You know in Among Us you're playing, right? And you are the imposter. Someone says something that's completely not true about you being the imposter, and you are. So it's like, I am the imposter, and like Josh was the killer. There's no real reason for anyone to vote him as a killer other than he had one and Toby had one, and they were like, well, might as well vote Josh off because he's got the less amount. Nothing Josh really said like indicated he was a killer at all. He was just unlucky. And I hate that in Among Us because then you got to lie and get out of it. Yeah. And you know you're it, but their reasoning for you being it is just wrong. So it's really hard to get out of it. So I was like, it can't be Josh. I can't believe JJ's getting away with it. And then,
obviously it was JJ was fine.
Yeah, and then Harry was the killer.
Yeah, Harry was the liar.
Yeah.
Which was a very big moment.
And then Harry lied to JJ, didn't he? Because they literally did a face to face, and JJ was like, "Harry, are you the killer?" And then Harry was like, "No, I'm not."
But do you have the killer? He means no. We're not playing Among Us.
sorry. But yeah, I was like, right, Harry's doing bits.
Yeah, it was a lot of very good lying, which is scary.
Yeah, round 2 was a quick one. That was when Toby fumbled the bag.
That really. So basically, obviously on the game show, you have 4 people to start with. So I spent ages trying to do this maths of like, how many balls do I have, and how many do you get rid of, and then you have to add in a certain killer plus numbers. Yeah. And because there was 5, I had worked out for 6, so that when there's 6, one person goes, and then I add in a couple cash balls, and then there's 5. But 5 to 4, there was no real way to do it and add in balls. Yeah. So the numbers had to stay the same, which was quite funny, to be fair. And all Toby had to do was not say a number that was on the front. Literally. And it's unlucky for him that he was like sat next to Vic but couldn't see Vic's number. Yeah. So he couldn't remember. He went straight after Vic. Yeah, true. Vic had set, But and obviously now, when you know that you watch Toby back again, you're like, you can see him like struggling. He's like, okay, so what was the number again? 6,000. Was it 666? Yeah. And then he says the number, and he's like, you can tell he's really struggling. And then, bro, Vic's face. If you watch the clip back, Vic's like. He does a proper like, he realizes like he's just seen something so blatantly obvious that no one else has seen. And he grabs it so quick. And he just grabs it. He doesn't even say anything. He just picks it up and shows it to everyone. And then Toby just goes, what? Yeah. What? and again, it's like, say in Among Us again, like if someone sees you vent or sees you kill someone, sometimes it's hard to kind of like argue it because you know you're like, I've fumbled the bag. Yeah. And in that situation, it's like, not only did everyone like see him vent. No, not only did Vic see it, everyone saw it. Vic can literally prove. It's like when there's 5 of you left, 3 of you are together. Yeah. And then one person dies, and then you all run over, find the body. And whoever's there. And that person says, "Oh, where were you guys?" And they're like, "We were all together. You're the only person possible." Yeah. There's no way Toby could get out of it at all. And it's like, it's unlucky because it means that round's shorter, but it was funny, so like it was worth it. Yeah, it's like you'd rather have that than a whole round of like maybe less content. So that was sick. Yeah. Then I was like wondering why did everyone else not show their balls at the end of round 2? But is it because everyone else just had numbers? Well, I think it's because everyone realized everyone's numbers added up. Ah, okay. So that's where the issue came in with not changing any numbers, not adding in extras, because ultimately everyone has said every ball that was there. Yeah. The only one that's messed up is Toby. He's said one ball which doesn't add up. So there were only 2 killers and the rest were numbers. 1 killer's on show. There's 1 killer missing. Yeah. And he said a number that everyone can already see. Yeah. That means everyone else's numbers aren't lies, realistically. Yeah. There's no reason for them to have been lies. They couldn't have lied. Yeah. Yeah, so they just went straight into round. Yeah. The round 3 is where it's Vic, Harry, and JJ. Yes. And that's the one where like JJ says he has 100,000, which I've added in 2 numbers and a killer. The numbers I added were 31 duplicate, 31,000.
Yeah.
And then another number I can't remember.
Because what I find interesting here is like, you know, when the round first started and Vic had 50,000, he literally said, this is the highest in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, so previously we had spoken about in the first, so this was when we first decided about golden balls.
Yeah.
We said like, what number should we go up to? And Vic said like, I reckon 50,000, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll come up with some numbers. But that's like how that conversation went. So then he saw 50,000 and went, oh, that's the highest we agreed.
Yeah, yeah.
And I literally said like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, which is good for you. Because at the end of the day, like obviously Golden Balls really is played with like contestants who don't create the game.
Yeah.
But it's your channel. You have to like all have a part in how the game's going to go. But I thought he should have like remembered that a little bit and thought, wait, even if you maybe added more, like it's a big jump to go from 50k to 100k. And JJ said like, I've got 100k.
But I think after, like as they actually say in that round, they do say that's a very Simon thing to do, to just throw in a ridiculous number.
Yeah, true.
Because the same way there was literally a 69 cent.
Yeah. And 42,069.
Yeah, like there were so many random numbers. There was 2 31,000s. Like that's so weird.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and it's weird as well. You can tell Vic doesn't want to. He doesn't want to vote Harry off. He wants to believe Harry, but Harry just wasn't offering enough. Like
and Harry was literally saying,
"It's not me."
I mean, if I was you, I would vote JJ. I would keep JJ in.
Yeah, and it's like again in Among Us. Like say you know you've not done it, but you can't get your point across, and you don't know how to explain it. You just say, "Look, it's not me."
Yeah.
Honestly, but then that's what that's what a killer would say. That's what someone who has the killer ball would say. So it's a tough one, really. But I just think that like everyone knows JJ. JJ loves playing the villain. He loves playing like the baddie. So it's like he's definitely gonna lie at some point. And then the worst part was if you do believe it was Harry and you gave JJ a chance, but then found out he was lying. In the final, you've got to realize he's gonna screw you over. And Vic was too nice. But fair play to Vic. I don't think I can't say Vic was a fool for not. I think I would say it's clear that JJ was gonna mess him over. Like Harry was even saying like it was obviously he was gonna do that, but like it's like Vic wanted to hope that he wouldn't.
Yeah,
he wanted him to be a nice person.
This is one thing, right, that no one will realize is, as I said, there was no assistant.
Yeah.
So I just organized it.
Yeah.
I put the split and steel balls in front of them.
Mm.
So they had no idea.
Right.
I knew.
Okay.
So I see them both look at them.
Yeah.
Which I find weird, by the way, that I said this. I said, I don't get when, because I say, okay, have a look at them so you know which one's split, which one's steel.
Yeah.
Vic looked at one, and then JJ looked at one, and then I think it was Vic looked at the other, and I went, I mean, if you looked at one, you should know what the other one is.
Yeah, true.
But I knew which one was which for each of them. So then I say, okay, choose your ball. Yeah. And they both pick one straight away.
Right.
And I specifically put them the same side.
So you knew it was JJ.
So I knew JJ had stolen.
Yeah.
So I straight away, I just start getting speechless thinking, we're about to have a huge upset here. It's about to go. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
And obviously it did. And
it's so good though, because like JJ comes over to like hug Vic, and Vic's like, "Don't touch me." He's like, "Don't touch me. You just screwed me over."
Well,
it was brilliant. It was great. It was great.
That's the thing. It is, as much as JJ gets so much hate for it online and stuff like that. Yeah. Ultimately, best moment in the video.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course. Like, even Vic probably would say as well. Like,
oh yeah,
better that you did that.
100% the best moment in the video. And
but also, it's like everything. Yeah, like it was clear JJ was going to do that. Maybe as a viewer, but I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing of you don't want to, like, maybe Vic's thinking, oh, I'm happy with half of it. I'm happy to just go.
If they both steal it, no one gets it, right?
They both get 0.
Yeah. So like, it makes sense, but it fits both the characters. Like, if it's Vic to go for the smart option that benefits both, and it goes, it fits JJ going for the option that's going to dick someone else over, just for the, like, not even just for the fun. Like, he just wants to like watch someone be in pain, and get a reaction, which is, again, for the video it's good, but it's jokes.
I feel like that's the same with most. There's a lot of Sidemen videos where JJ will do something for the content and just accept people are going to hate me.
Yeah.
Whereas I know I can't do that. If I know people are gonna hate me, it sways my decision
Yeah.
because I know people will just slaughter me online.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Whereas JJ just he just takes it.
Yeah.
Just turns it into a video.
Bro, he's good at that, man.
Yeah.
Actually, so your quiz video,
Yes.
bro, someone actually said something nice about me in the comments.
Really? Oh no, I saw quite a few that were like Randy Seamer's really underrated. Like,
Yeah, bro.
jokes,
Someone's like, "Oh, Randy really helped the video." Like, I was like, "Bro." Usually, I'm like, "Oh, it's like, does anyone else hate Randall?" Like 5,000 likes. I'm like, "Fuck." This one is like 600 likes and very lot lower, but it's like, "Oh, Randy." I was like, "Yo."
Yeah, no,
It was a good video.
Yeah, it's a not so. How many views? Do you know how many views it's on right now?
But we spoke about it earlier. It might have grown.
So this is the thing that's really upsetting. Obviously, is that video. I was really proud of it. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah,
but it's also a lot of effort. It also cost me a lot of money, etc.
Yeah.
Actually, it has picked up.
Okay.
It's 7 out of 10, and it is on 1 million.
Oh, well, it's calm then.
That's very good.
Yeah.
But after the first day, it was on 550.
Yeah. So I know that back in the day when Tia and I used to like film, maybe not for you, but I used to like help you at the house a lot, or we'd film together or something. I remember back then that you always used to say like, I think like a day after or something, your goal would be like 1 million.
Well, 800k.
Okay,
900K,
yeah.
something like that.
So then, then I know that like now if it doesn't hit that, you might like think, oh, it's not great.
Well,
then
I'm very like I'm genuinely. That's just changed my mood. I'm very happy.
Come on, let's go.
So like TikToks to watch with Josh.
Yeah.
Was on 1.2 after 24 hours.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I've sat in a room with Josh and watched some TikToks.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I did find the video funny. I did enjoy doing it, but it's like, is it worth doing these extra effort videos? And I am going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's your passion. You enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you've always wanted to do these bigger videos. But I think at the end of the day, I think it is worth doing because say you get 500,000 views, right? Those 500,000 viewers will like respect you and appreciate you more for going the extra mile.
Yeah.
Anyone can go and watch TikTok, right? And while people want to see you and Josh react to it and they want to, they will sit and watch it more maybe than the quiz, the people who do watch the quiz will appreciate that. And that's what at the end of the day is going to like put you ahead of somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's going to be bigger for you as a brand, as a person and stuff, because then maybe because of that, people are more likely to watch you do like TikTok, if you only did TikTok, you might not have even got this point now. It's what these videos that you do. So same with like the Logan Paul pack thing, me doing that is like me showing that I really, care for my content. I want to like break the boundaries and I want to invest in my content where I'm clearly going to lose money. And I think people respect that. Oh, wow, Randy's going to get a pack from Logan. He's going to spend this much money on a pack. That's really interesting. I want to watch it. Whereas if I didn't do that, I just, let Logan do his thing, let this massive event go by, but instead just, react to, I don't know, or just open a pack of regular cards. It might not, people might not think of you the same. So it's like nice showing people that I'm willing to go out, get like 6 people together, get cameramen, get the crew.
Well, I mean, like the comments, the comments really do appreciate it. You can see. It's just, it is a shame that, easier content somehow does better.
You could have spent 25 minutes reacting to TikTok.
And £10 for a cab.
Yeah, and it would do better than cameramen, studio, lights.
It's 2 or 3 cameramen plus the studio, plus the props, plus the time.
Yeah.
Plus, it adds up. It adds up to quite a lot. But I want to make it like that kind of thing. I definitely want to.
Yeah.
I want to do one a month, basically.
Yeah. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. Even if this one's doing well now, but if it didn't, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, for sure. The issue is trying to find guests.
Yeah.
Like.
You do want to switch it up as well.
I do want to switch it up, but at the same time, I know, I hope, you're always down for it.
You're always down, yeah. I like doing these videos because it's actually fun. That's probably why people like me in the video then, because I'm actually enjoying it. I'm actually I actually love this quiz.
Well, that's the thing I like. That, for example, same way I just said about Big Brother clubs, I giving them the incentive of that. Like, I would hate to make a game show that you didn't like, for example. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do, okay, this round, you're going to get electric shocks if you get it wrong. It's like, I could organize a video with someone to do that.
Yeah.
But I want to try and make something that people just want to be on.
For sure.
So I want something that, for example, G.
Yeah.
I said, yo, are you free to do this? And would you want to be on it? And she was like, oh, hell yeah. I'd love to. Yeah. That sounds amazing. Kind of
That's
thing.
what you want, yeah.
Yeah, and I want that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's going to be, hopefully, a monthly thing.
Yeah.
Obviously.
COVID
lockdown.
Maybe. Yeah.
Lockdown. But it's work as well.
Yeah. I mean, but obviously, the time it took for the first one for the second one, you'd have to shorten that if possible.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
right now you can do that.
Yeah. So I think I might actually have to try and organise one very soon, just in case there is a lockdown.
Yeah, get ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Talking of like videos that we filmed and Sidemen Sunday, everyone thought that a Sidemen tweet that we did was going to be a Sidemen Sunday.
Yeah.
We tweeted about an Among Us game where we played with PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Dream.
For more Sidemen.
And it's for more Sidemen. We did dabble with the idea of it being for Sidemen, but we really want to separate gaming and
Yeah, and bro, but the quality of your videos, the Among Us, like I don't know. Well, shout out to the editor. Like,
shout out Tegs and ChipFat.
Yeah, okay.
ChipFat does the
Bro,
graphics,
it was insane,
bro. Honestly,
Like, I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is. I was like, this is too much, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's perfect.
he didn't
like,
need to do this, but because he did, it makes it so much better.
Yeah, honestly, so you know when like Simon Sunday goes out and when it's a banger, you normally get that talk where people will be like, "Oh, yo, Simon Sunday, by the way, is jokes,"
Yeah.
stuff like that. Among Us has had that.
Yeah.
Every single one, but it's always the edit first.
Yeah, that's good. Then.
Everyone always says,
It's edit.
"Yo, I watched the Among Us you played. Like the editing is sick."
Yeah.
Whereas the Sidemen Sundays, obviously, sometimes they come in, they're like, "Oh yeah, the video's just jokes," kind of thing. But it's not every week. Whereas every Among Us video has had that same thing.
Yeah, and that's where it's like we said before, you know, you guys or the editor doing that like puts you ahead of other people. You know, so
Yeah.
like maybe someone's more likely to watch a Jackbox game because of that level of editing and that level of like quality to the video. So I think it's sick, man. And then, I'm glad you guys jumped on it because it took you so long. It took you guys collectively so long.
Well,
to
we
actually
should
jump
have
on this
had that
game.
other one where Vic can get onto the game.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it isn't his fault at all.
Yeah.
It's just that's just so annoying because it's like we could have done that and then we may have seen it have done so well, but at the same time, maybe it wouldn't have meant that we have now like dived so deep into it to the point of we've done 3 videos on it that are all out.
Yeah.
By the time this goes out, there should be another one out which has PewDiePie,
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye,
Yep.
and Dream.
Yeah.
Like us, it's very surreal. Obviously, I don't want to say I'm a fanboy, but you know how like it was so surreal saying to like Talia, for example, we're always like, "Oh, what are you doing tomorrow?" kind of thing,
PewDiePie.
etc. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm waking up to do Among Us. We're doing Sidemen." She's kind of like, "Oh, okay. Like how are you doing it?" Because obviously there's only 7 of you.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, we've got PewDiePie in it." And at that point, we'd only had PewDiePie, and then he tweeted.
Yeah,
and
because
Jack and Dream came in.
I saw you guys tweet and I was like, oh, I wonder who's gonna do it, who's gonna play. So I went into obviously I'm in the Sidemen Discord when we play games, and I was like, whoa, bro, PewDiePie, Dream, and Jacksepticeye. I'm like, this is gonna be sick. And it's great to see. And I think what's good though in the timing of you guys playing Among Us is that obviously comparing it to Fall Guys, see like Ethan just doesn't really enjoy Fall Guys. And it probably might be clear to see either he might not want to film it. I'm only using Ethan as an example. Harry might hate it as well, but I just know that Ethan in the chat says it's dead game.
Yeah.
Like I say. But okay, he might not first of all want to play it as much. They might not enjoy it. It might reflect in the video. I feel like it took enough time for everyone to enjoy the game for what it is and then want to play it.
Yeah.
You know, like Ethan maybe watched some of our streams, thought, you know, I want to play this, played it and enjoyed it perhaps. I feel like it's more natural if you actually enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I think that's why Among Us is doing so well over the board anyway.
Yeah.
Because everyone actually enjoys it.
I'll be interested to see what everyone's take on the videos are with PewDiePie. Because obviously when we played with you, Ellum, and Liam.
No, Milk.
No, Milk.
Yeah,
and
Liam.
Liam, sorry.
We tried to get Ellen, but he was having his haircut.
Yeah.
Or something like that. He's coming back from a meeting.
Yeah, we played with Randolph, Milk in a Bag, and Liam Twinsane.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know all you guys. I don't know Milk that well, but I have played with him a few times. So we kind of had this like, we're all, you know, and also, this is going to sound very big-headed. We knew obviously we're there to film like a Sidemen video.
Yeah.
You guys were all cool to jump in to feature in Sidemen videos kind of thing.
Yeah.
This one, we're kind of like, okay, well, I mean, we didn't like PewDiePie's, he's already put the video out.
Yeah.
So we're kind of there thinking, oh, okay, this isn't just us.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
also them. They're making videos as well.
Yeah, so see if I'm going to join a Sidemen Among Us, I'm not going to record that and post it on my channel because I know like, oh, it's a big deal to be on a Sidemen Sunday. Whereas, I guess, no offense to obviously you guys at all, but like you can't really go to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't record this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you both want to be able to record.
But at that point, I felt like still very funny. The dynamic changed in terms of no one wanted to be too loud.
Yeah.
Because obviously if you're there kind of thing,
Yeah.
I'll happily, like, I know you. I will literally just shout at you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if you kill someone
yeah.
and I see it, I'll literally just be like, oh, it's Randolph. And if you come back at me, I'm going to shout at you.
Yeah, and you also know that whatever you do, I'm not going to get offended by it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do that to PewDiePie, he might be like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm like 90% sure he wouldn't get offended, but there's still the little like bit of doubt in me that's like, I don't want to upset him. I don't want to upset Jacksepticeye. I don't want to upset Dream.
Yeah, say if you were to even upset me anyway, it's like, oh, I'll be here for next Monday for the podcast. So you talk about it then.
Even if you literally leave a recording going, oh, he's a bit of a dick. You're still going to come over. Yeah. Whereas
PewDiePie may never see him for like 5 years.
Exactly.
And he might have the last memory of you being like, well, someone really shouted at me. So there's levels to it.
Yeah, but it was genuinely really fun.
Yeah.
And all three of them, it's always amazing to like people that you've never really spoken to before. Yeah. To see what they're actually like behind like the camera. Yeah. Obviously, we're still talking to them and they know we're going to record. Yeah. All really nice again.
And I think obviously Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie have been around for ages. Been at top of the game for ages. Dream, very new to this level and is like smashing it now.
Unbelievable.
Like, yeah.
We were talking to him afterwards and I said to him like, so I was saying, oh, because we were talking about Twitter. Yeah. And like every tweet he does gets 100,000 likes. And he has a second account that gets like 40, 50,000 likes.
Oh my God.
And I was saying to him, because I was talking to him just about it and I just couldn't believe it because I'd heard of Dream, but never delved into.
I never looked at his channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What have I seen? Like,
so I'd heard of him thinking. So I was thinking, okay, he must be considering he does Minecraft. Yeah. I thought, okay, he must be quite big because I've heard of him. Yeah, but yeah, so I was blown away considering as well. Whenever I meet someone first, and then I look at their channel, I have in the back of my head, which I shouldn't have.
You do, but you do, yeah.
You judge them based on if they're really, really polite and nice. Yeah. I normally think they're not a big YouTuber. Yeah. As bad as that sounds. But yeah, he was really nice. And then I saw his numbers. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, so he has, I'm just searching it now. I'm not being ignorant. He's got 10.7 million subscribers with 107 videos. How mental is that?
Read out the views on the last like 5 videos.
Okay, so his last one got 11. That was 2 weeks ago.
11 mil.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. 26 million a month ago. 36 million. 9.3 million. 27, 13, 6.6, 14, 27, 8, 12. It's like mental.
But I actually just love the one thing like I really, really love is seeing when people are nice. Yeah. Like when you see someone with like those numbers. Yeah. And then you find out they're actually nice. I love that so much because then I'm like, okay, I'm very happy you're doing well. Yeah. Whereas if you we could have recorded that, one of them could have been a dick, and then you're just like, oh man, like people don't see it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nice to know that they are who they are.
Jacksepticeye though, actually, just speaking of him, he's one where I don't know if I've ever filmed something with him. I feel like I have once. Like I feel like he was in that Zoom call video. Okay. But I've always had this like I've tweeted him so many times and he's replied and stuff. Yeah. And it's always been like friendly stuff, like as if we're actually mates. And I'm always there like I want to hit him up and be like, hey yo, let's
do something. Because
we were playing Fall Guys the other day. I did Fall Guys Friday, which by the way we didn't put on the list.
We didn't.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Came third.
Come on.
Third.
Money in the bank as well, right?
Yeah, we got $3,000 between the team.
Pro Fall Guys player.
Well, I don't know who won actually, but one of the teams in the final had the best in the world at Fall Guys.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
didn't know it was that deep.
Honestly, bro, like you see how we're like if we do a 2-hour stream on Fall Guys, we might win a couple games. Yeah. I played in a total of 6, 7. I played in a total of 8 games. Yeah. The team I'm on of 4 won 7 of them.
Oh my God.
Quite easily as well. Yeah. Like most of them had 4 people in the final.
What? So therefore the guy who won everyone?
No, so our team actually won. So you play 6 games. Yeah. And you get a point for every teammate in the final. Mm-hmm. So if all 4 of you get in the final, that's 4 points. Yeah. Then if you get the crown, you get 5 points. Mm-hmm. So an extra. So you can get 9 points in total. Yeah. Our team got 9 points first game, 9 points second game, 8 points third game, 8 points 4 game. So at this point, 4 games, we've won 4 of them, and 1 person hasn't made the final in each. Okay. But then the 5th game, we got 1 point.
Yeah.
Bateson was the only one that got in the final. And then the 6th game, we got 9 points.
Yeah.
So we won the group stage.
Okay.
So we were first. Then we played 4th place. And you do like some split up. It's really long to explain.
Did you fumble the bag?
A little bit, but they won. Like, they were good.
Okay.
So we didn't do bad. They just did better.
Yeah. But in the group stage, like, you actually won more games.
Yeah, obviously one game
points.
we fumbled.
Yeah.
But I mean, we won the group stage, which is mad.
It's crazy to see like that game that there is actually a little, like, skill to it. Of course there is, but it seems like a game where like luck is always involved.
There's a certain amount of luck.
Yeah,
but ultimately you can be very
yeah. Obviously you can dodge, you can be strategic and stuff, but
yeah, you can literally just have 3 Donnies just ruin your race.
I think my issue is I didn't play that game enough to like respect it enough. Like I've won one, and my play time was really tiny. I kind of just filmed to like make a video.
Yeah,
and I was like, I had fun playing it. I think maybe if the new season comes out, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely jump on it that day, but I'm gonna be honest. I think the game for rip.
Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, like now you've got FIFA, Call of Duty, new season as well,
and
beta,
the beta
or Cold War,
yeah,
and Among Us 2.
And there was the Zombies trailer as well.
Yeah, not Among Us 2, but Among Us update coming out at some point. Yeah,
plus you've got the new consoles that are going to come out.
Yeah, and it's like I think Fall Guys also struggled with the fact that it wasn't completely cross-platform. Like,
bro, it's not even on Xbox though, is it?
Yeah. And Among Us, you can just jump on your phone. You don't even have to own the game. Yeah,
really
like you just.
Although I hate playing with people on the phone.
Yeah,
because they really they'll stand on the body for 3 seconds and then they'll go, "Sorry, I'm on playing on phone, so I had to report." And I'm like, well, now I don't know if it's.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's just the game's so popular because it's accessible. I think these days you have to have that.
You don't even have to have like a graphics card. It's like
phone. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah. So.
Can't play Warzone on your phone.
No,
I can't play. You can play COD Mobile.
Yeah,
you can't play Warzone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but then you can, and again, Fortnite's so big because you can play Fortnite on Switch, phone.
Yeah, but now the level's so different.
True.
Like, you telling me you're going to build on a phone? Like,
bro, I'm going to build on a Samsung smart fridge if you give me 5 minutes.
But yeah, what were we talking? Oh yeah, so Among Us.
Yeah.
PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Dream.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
So the Sidemen video isn't out yet, right? On more Sidemen.
One should be out by the time this podcast is out. Hopefully.
I want to watch it.
Hopefully. It may be out today. It may have been out yesterday. It may be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought up Fall Guys Friday was because Jacksepticeye was in it as well. And he was on Dan TDM's team.
Damn. TDM.
And everyone in my chat just kept going like, "Oh, Jacksepticeye is talking about you." And obviously it's Twitch, so I don't know if it's a troll.
Yeah, Twitch chat can be that.
But I was like, it's so random. Why would he? Why would he? But also, why would they make that up?
Well, no, yeah. I mean, he probably was talking about you because you're in the same tournament.
Yeah, but someone was like, "Oh, he just called you tall and handsome."
Okay.
And I was like, "Well, now I don't know what."
Yeah. Because true waffle.
Yeah. So then
Jacksepticeye called you a dick.
Well, then they got disconnected from a game and then didn't do well in a game. So they'd like come quite far. Like they'd come mid-table.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, they're saying like." They're annoyed that you've won so many or something. And I was like, okay, I can't imagine Jacksepticeye caring about the fact that I've won.
Yeah.
I've won some games.
Yeah.
So now I don't know. Like, Jack, am I cool to hit you up? What's going on?
Yo, Jacksepticeye, if you're watching this, if not, go and tweet him.
No, because Jacksepticeye, he may have DM'd me and I have no idea because I don't use Twitter.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, follow me on Instagram and DM me, please.
Yeah.
I want to be your friend.
That's normal. Yeah, for sure.
Scared him off now.
I was going to say one thing before we get to the last thing to speak about today.
Yes.
Is, when I brought my cards around for you to look at?
Yeah.
I said to you earlier, I'm getting my returns tomorrow on Tuesday.
Damn.
So those watching this, go to my Pokemon channel. You'll see my returns. Hopefully post it on Wednesday. But I want to get you, I want to Discord you to show you my grades.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Try not to look at my video. I mean, you probably won't, but
I won't.
Just
because you told me not to. I normally would.
Yeah. But because I brought them round, I was like, it'd be nice for you guys to then see, like, because it's like, how much were they worth before? Don't really know. Like, show how much they're worth now and stuff. So I may call you up. But, bro,
did we guess how much they're worth?
I can't remember, but it's like certain thing in a 10, certain thing in a 9, 8. Okay. I don't know. And I'm like, now I'm nervous. Like today, I think when I go home today, I might like, jump on Discord for like an hour or something while I'm chilling. But then I'm going to go to bed early. Just so I can, it's Christmas. Yeah, you go to bed as early as possible to wake up. That's me. I'm going to be like looking at my phone all day, waiting for the track. But the tracking, I can't wait, man. But I'm also so scared. I'm so scared, man.
Well, yeah, the final thing we have to talk about, I don't actually want to talk about this long.
Yeah, let's not get into it. Let's just say like how crazy was the Premier League this weekend?
Football this weekend.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So you got Leeds 1-1 against Man City.
I'm gonna get all the scores.
Yeah, go for it. Can we just talk? I mean, Forest have lost 4 in a row. Yes, I know that. Everyone watching, we are bottom of the league. The only person lower than us is Sheffield Wednesday, who have had a point deduction. I get it. Move on.
Yeah. Obviously, just loaded scores and fiction. It was like Leeds United under 21s 2-all, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
what just happened?
They capping to you.
Yeah, obviously Leeds managed to draw with City.
Yeah.
And after the first 25 minutes, I sat there and I was okay, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done here now.
But anything happens in football.
Okay, there we go. Premier League. So yeah, Leeds obviously were, I don't want to say lucky because at the same time, I felt like we could have won.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying we deserve to win.
Yeah. Certain things may happen or may have led like, it could have been a possibility, but it wasn't like likely.
Like if we had more luck on our side, we could have won that quite easily. But firstly, West Ham beat Leicester 3-0.
Yeah, and Leicester have been playing well this season.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere at Leicester as well, which I don't know if that makes a difference anymore.
Nah, but still.
That was just like, I can't believe, I actually can't get over West Ham beating Leicester.
Yeah.
So convincingly. Then you had Southampton 2-0 West Brom, no one cares.
Yeah.
Arsenal 2-1 against Sheffield United. So apparently they were playing quite averagely.
Arsenal.
Yeah. And then they changed their formation in the second half.
I watched that game. Their first goal was really, really good. And then
football. Was that the Pepe?
No, that Pepe was the second goal. Okay. The first goal was like they just passed it around a bit, gave it to Bellerin. Bellerin crossed it and Saka headed it in. And then Pepe just actually like finally was brilliant. They've been waiting for that. Good goal, good game.
Okay. Now before the other two, the day before, Chelsea won 4-0 against Palace.
Yeah.
Okay. Leeds 1-0, Newcastle 3-1. Everton 4-2 against Brighton.
Everton top of the league.
They lack management.
They do, man. They do. Toby was right.
Honestly, that happened on Saturday. We played football on Sunday. Everyone was ripping into Toby for that.
All day.
Because he can't escape it now.
Yeah.
And the thing is though, I genuinely, like, people were talking about Everton winning the league.
Yeah.
I still don't think that's happening. I still think they're going to crumble either because of injury or they'll just lose form completely.
Yeah.
Like if Rodriguez gets injured, Calvert-Lewin stops scoring.
Bro, he's on fire though.
But imagine that happens.
He could do, he could do.
The rest of the team can't carry that to a title.
Nah. It'd be great to see though. And, as you'll see in a minute when Simon reads the rest of the scores out, no one's making it hard for them. No one's making it hard for Everton.
So the other two results.
Yeah.
Big results.
Yeah.
Man United 1, Tottenham 6. I felt like with the reader,
Yeah. And that was mental because the game started and Man United got a penalty straight away.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I missed the first 10 minutes.
Oh,
so
you missed it all.
I turned it on. I just got back from football.
Yeah.
I turn on the TV. JJ goes into change. Like, we just come out, it was raining.
Yeah,
so he goes into change. I turn the TV on. I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, what? I'm like, it's 10 minutes in. And he's like, yeah. It's 2-1.
Yeah.
He was baffled, and so was I.
Bro, it started straight away, penalty. It was a penalty. Like, it was a clear penalty. And then obviously Fernandes scores it.
Yeah.
Which I love, by the way. Like, I had such a good weekend in fantasy football.
Yeah.
And most players that scored me points were in these heavy defeats.
Mad.
So Fernandes scored me a goal.
Salah.
And then, and Salah, At that point, I'm like, do what you want.
So that Tottenham game, I mean, based on to the point. So did you see the Martial sending off?
Yeah.
I'm still a believer of they either both should have been sent off or both get a yellow or both get neither.
Yeah.
Obviously, you should get a yellow, or they both get sent off. At that point, Tottenham were running right anyway, and it looked like it was going to be easy for them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I said the same about Leeds against City, and we ended up getting a draw. So
Yeah.
I can't say, Tottenham were going to win anyway.
Yeah.
But after that, it was done.
Yeah. Did you see the yellow card that Shaw got?
Then later on in the game, Shaw does the most outrageous
That's a red, isn't it?
That's a red, yeah.
Like, it's not a dangerous tackle necessarily. It could have been, but he didn't even.
Yeah, it's the fact that he didn't aim to even play the ball. And he just chopped him down.
Yeah. Like,
because it wasn't that's the thing. If the ball was it was Lucas Moura, wasn't it? If the ball was at Lucas Moura's feet, you could argue a yellow.
Yeah.
because then it's at least, okay, maybe he was trying to get the ball. The ball was 5 feet in front.
Yeah.
And you see it. There's one angle that's so perfect.
I guess the referee doesn't see that angle, but yeah.
Well, no, there's an angle where, I mean, the ball's far away. It doesn't matter. But there's one angle you see where Luke Shaw's running behind him, looking at the ball.
Yeah.
And then he just turns his head slightly and his eyes just look at Lucas.
Yeah.
For like half a second. And then he just swipes him out.
Yeah.
And Solskjaer's behind in this shot. He just raises his hands like, oh my God, it's another red.
Oh, I didn't see Solskjaer doing that.
It's so funny. It's a perfect shot.
You're just right. You know, Lucas is running with the ball, knocks it ahead of him. And in slow motion, it's like Shaw's whole body language and head just move towards him. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to fuck him up. You know, and he just legs him up.
In Among Us, when it's like,
yeah,
you're in a room, someone just comes in and stands at the door. Yeah. And you're like, well, I know they're going to kill me.
Yeah. He just didn't even leg him up. He just fully, didn't 2-foot him either, but they just go straight into him.
Yeah. So, but I think at that point, they were honestly just, I think he just wanted to get off the pitch.
Yeah, but Mourinho was probably probably the happiest day of his life.
Yeah, he actually, you see it when they were about 4-1 up. It goes to Mourinho and he looks miserable still.
Yeah, but
then he gets to about 6-1 and it cuts to him and he starts like smirking. And you think, okay, he's happy now.
But, what a day. Well,
the other game straight after that, and I'm gonna be honest, we had a Sidemen meeting straight after.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa started playing Liverpool, and we had Harry was watching it. He doesn't talk in these meetings. He just watches football. He just goes, oh, it's 1-0 Villa. Oh my God, it's 1-0 Villa. And then he goes quiet. Oh my God, it's 2-0 Villa.
Bro. So the Man United and Spurs game, I was watching it, but halfway through I filmed like a video on my Pokemon channel. I came back and it's like 6-1. I was like, what the hell have I missed? With the Liverpool game, it was 2-0.
Yeah, so it's 2-0 at 22.
Yeah.
Then it goes 2-1, 33, 3-1, 35, 4-1, 39.
Yeah. So I'm watching it at 2-0. I look away, come back to it, it's 2-1. I'm like, what? I've missed a goal. How? Then me and Laura, we couldn't take the rubbish down in our apartment. Get down, we're looking at a pub across the road, and Laura says something's happening in football. And then I'm like, oh, it must be 3-1.
That sounded so northern. Something's happening in football.
Yeah. Something's happening. And then I go up and it's 4-1. I'm like, can I just catch a break? And then I go in the lounge, come back. It's like, oh, Laura, it's 7-2.
Well, yeah, then 55, 60, 66, 75. So literally like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
And at 7-2, everyone's just like, please get to 8-2 so we can all tweet. Say, I would hate to be a Liverpool fan.
7-2 is still.
Yeah, but like, you want the meme.
The best thing is, obviously, Liverpool fans were going in on Man United fans. Like Freezy watched with Chip and stuff, and he was filming them going like, oh, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
And the day before when Leeds were 1-0 down, he had DM'd me on Insta saying delete your story where I'd said like, let's go Leeds.
Yeah.
And then obviously I publicly shamed him when we drew. And then I DM'd him just saying delete.
Yeah.
I was such a like a
to be fair, he phoned it in the group chat. He said I'm not going to delete the tweets. I'm going to leave them up.
It's because it's even worse. I don't think that's firming it. I think.
Okay, I get you, but still, like,
I think you're just admitting it. It's more of a coward if you delete the tweets.
Yeah, but you still could have deleted it.
True. Yeah,
very
true.
What? Like, yeah, because the funniest thing is, did you see the screenshot or the video on Twitter, maybe Instagram as well, where it in the Man United game, you zoom in on Patrice Evra. He's like miserable, looking super sad. Then it pans across to Graham Souness, and he's just grinning like he's just grinning like a sicko. And then later on, you see Evra smiling, and then you see Souness, upset. And then literally, it was like the whole day was written as in like a United versus Liverpool. Neither of them played, both got dicked over.
Unbelievable, like.
But shout out to Villa as well. Villa looked good this year.
Yeah.
They're second.
I've seen the highlights.
You know why? Matty Cash.
Honestly, I saw bare people, like when I was streaming and everyone was just like, yeah, Matty Cash was just
so
sick.
good. Yeah, when Forest lost 4 games in a row without him. Bro, he's literally... But then I want to just say for Forest fans out there, a lot of people were like, I think most people understood they had to move, but a lot of people were angry as well. But it's like, look at it now. Like, he's just beating Liverpool 7-2. Even if he's a Forest lad, even if he's in the academy, blah, 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 you can't deny moving to the Premier League and playing for a better club, more money, more exposure. You can't stay at a dwindling club at Forest, Yeah. Lost four in a row or third in the Premier League. What are you going to choose?
I can't believe that, like, I don't think anyway, in the time that I stopped watching a couple hours ago, the fact that like Ben Rama hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I don't. Bro, do you see they beat Fulham in the cup?
Yeah,
3-0.
honestly.
It did and everyone's like, well, why isn't the playoffs?
Yeah, why couldn't you do that before?
No offense to Fulham's fan, you ain't doing that well in the Premier League. And you see his goal,
Wait. Oh, the one where he nutmegs and
then
yeah.
shoots. Yeah,
Honestly, yeah.
How is he still in the Championship?
I don't know. But the other thing, actually, we can just really quickly still on that topic. To finish it. Obviously, deadline day just finished.
Oh,
So we're not going to go into like massive detail about
Any
who
new
everyone
things?
got. Well, let's just like. So we'll start from the bottom.
Yeah.
This is going to the biggest ones according to BBC.
yeah.
So Everton signed Norwich defender Godfrey for fee which could reach 30 mil, and Everton signed keeper Olsen,
Mhm.
which I'm not going to say anything bad about them because I mean Everton are doing sick.
Yeah.
So ultimately, Everton are just mixing it up and just banging it.
Yeah, adding to the squad.
West Ham released Wilshere,
Yeah.
which is kind of peak. The fact that he just got released
On deadline
like
day.
2 hours before the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. It's a shame. He's not really injuries let him down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd take him at Leeds, and I know everyone's going to be like, "What? He's shit though."
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd take him for depth
Yeah.
in case someone else got injured.
And he is, like
He can be very good.
Yeah.
Like,
Knows the game well.
yeah.
Experience.
Walcott returns to Southampton on loan.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice. That's nice to see.
Yeah.
Brazil. So Rafinha
Yeah.
has moved to Leeds, which I'm very excited about. But again, I haven't watched him enough
Yeah.
to know.
A lot of money
I
as well.
only know about FIFA.
Yeah.
So like everyone was like, "Oh, you must be gassed about Rodrigo," and I'm like, I have never watched him play.
It's
I've
so
only seen highlight clips,
Yeah.
which anyone can have, or FIFA.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, he's extinct, so it's good.
Well, yeah. So
and on FM as well, like, I used to do that. I used to be like, oh, bro, Neymar used to be the wonder kid on FIFA. And so when I heard about him signing for Barcelona, I was like, yo, bro, he's sick.
yeah,
Because
I
of
remember
FM.
I remember back in like Pez in like 2015. I signed 2013.
Yeah.
No, it was Pez 6, Pez
Okay.
5, Pez 6. So whenever that was,
Very
time ago.
big change in years there.
No, it's because I was
13,
like,
7,
I
5.
don't think I even played Pez.
I got you.
I signed Company.
Yeah, okay.
Company and Onua, who ended up at QPR.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And both of them were sick, and I was like, they're going to be amazing. And obviously, one of them turned out really, really good. But yeah, I don't know about Rafinha. I'm very excited to watch him.
Yes, new player.
Yeah, and
Pog.
I saw someone saying that Bamford's injured. I haven't delved into it, but it
Came
means
from the Forest
Rodriguez going to
Academy?
get some game.
True.
So
Time
then
to shine.
we got these last.
I just want to know, has anything happened that we didn't know about before we start the podcast?
Not really.
Like Sancho.
No. So
And okay.
there's only 3 more that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
4 more, sorry.
Okay.
Man United agree January deal for teenage winger Diallo from Atlanta.
Okay.
They
Don't know him.
signed
Don't know.
Porto's Alex Telles,
Yeah.
which I'm saying this loosely because he may turn up and be a flop,
Yeah.
but I think that's a very good buy.
It's better than Sancho. In my opinion, I know it's crazy. They need defenders.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, you're not saying he's better than Sancho?
No. I'm saying it may be it's probably a more smart
Yeah,
decision. I mean, and I just want to put this out there. What was Maguire doing when he pulled down Shaw, man?
bro, honestly, so this was another thing I saw today. There may be some more, like, complications that I don't understand why, but
Smalling.
they sold Smalling
Yeah.
fully. He was on loan, and now they've actually sold him.
Yeah.
Why would you not take him back and play him at centre back?
True. Unless just realized, just like it's now. Maybe she didn't want to. Maybe it was like,
There's
look,
very high
I'm-
chance. He looked at him and went, I ain't going to that train.
Yeah. I'm doing fine. I'm moving my family.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm good, bro.
I'm good. Yeah.
I got to play with that.
And a lot of scrutiny in it, being at United.
Yeah, true.
Live
True.
life.
Well, yeah, I think Telles is a good buy. I'm not saying he's going to be good. He may turn up and be terrible, but I think he's going to be better than Shaw.
It's in the right position, isn't
And
it?
they've bought a defender.
Yeah.
Stop buying, which is the next one, Cavani.
Oh yeah.
Now, I didn't realize this earlier. I thought to myself, okay, 3 years ago, firstly, might have been a very good buy.
Yeah.
Secondly, he's on a free,
Yeah.
so goodbye. Then I heard about his like 10 million sign-on fee plus however much he gets a week or something like that. And I realized, yeah, actually, this isn't great.
Nah.
But
I mean,
do you think how do you think it's going to be a complete train wreck or okay or surprisingly good? Which one of those 3 would you go for?
I think it'll probably. I think I mean, obviously, he's probably going to prove us all wrong now because everyone's like saying, "Oh, it's just Falcao again." But I think it'll be okay. I think he'll just score a few goals. But I don't think he warrants a 10 million sign-on fee.
It's something like that. That's
Yeah. I'm assuming it's expensive. But again, it's like United. They want to buy him for the shirts. They want to buy him for like he's a big name.
Yeah.
That's what United do, man. United just splash cash on big names and pay the price for it later.
So my thought is, he was decent at PSG.
Yeah.
When he had Neymar and Mbappe.
Mm.
Now him with Martial, Rashford, or Greenwood. Play style, you have like a B-Tech PSG.
Yeah.
He could fit in there.
Yeah.
Because it worked for PSG. The difference is, it's not Neymar, it's not Mbappe, and he is 33 now.
Yeah. It's just United, man. I don't know. Recent years since Ferguson, United have just been like, it's not the same. The ethos isn't the same anymore.
No, it's not. I don't think personally he's going to be absolutely whack.
Yeah.
But he's definitely not the player they need.
No,
they need a good defender and they need a good striker. He ain't it.
Yeah.
He ain't it, Chief. And the final player was Arsenal buying Partey.
45 mil.
45 mil. But
slapped the cash down. Midfielder, right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about him, to be fair. I mean, I'm a boomer now.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Pellistri. Facundo Pellistri.
Oh.
Has also just signed for United.
Jeez, what position is he? Do you know?
I can tell you, mate. Don't know who this Donny is.
Probably a striker.
Let me have a look.
And I want to clarify Sancho as well. I do think he's obviously a great player, a fantastic player. But again, like
18-year-old.
All right. If he played in the game against Spurs, it probably would have been like 6-2, 6-3.
Yeah, he may have got a goal.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they were going to lose that regardless.
It's just I can't. Like, I will say Premier League this year seems jokes.
Yeah, fully.
I'd love to see someone else win it other than the top lot.
What's mad is the fact that I will still stick by the fact that Championship is the most entertaining.
Yeah.
This year, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
This year the Premiership
League, it seems like it's on fire.
Contending.
And again, I said this to you earlier. I think it's because you got massive teams like United spending so much money on the top players, like so much money. It's always happened in football, but it's getting to a point now where the smaller clubs, if they survive, like Villa, can now go and spend 20, 30 million on some solid players.
Yeah. And
that's not even that much anymore.
But those solid players can also perform, whereas the amazing players that you buy, Thiago Silva is one of the biggest names.
Yeah.
Doesn't perform.
Yeah.
Or hasn't performed
Or
so
could
far.
easily underperform. Yeah. Same as Maguire. Like Maguire's now got an 80 million price tag on his shoulders, a lot of pressure. If he doesn't live up to that, he's bad.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you go and sign a couple, 15, 20, Matty Cash type thing under the radar. You got a really solid player. We've got 5 of them. You actually, I think the Premier League, the gap between the Premier League and the Championship is starting to grow massively. But I think the gap between smaller clubs in the Premier League and bigger clubs is closing a little bit. I think the level of the quality of football
you normally
is
have
closer.
like 1, maybe 2 that will pull away because it's the longevity of the whole season.
Exactly. I still expect the top teams to do well over the course of however many games.
Like last year, City and Liverpool, they just could outlast everyone.
Yeah.
They could play like that the whole season. Whereas, like, can Everton do that? We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But recent years, they haven't.
But there's a lot of good players in the Premier League now and a lot of exciting teams.
Partey as well. I'm interested to see. Obviously, they were trying to... Who were they trying to get? My mind's just gone blank.
Arsenal.
Oh, they were trying to get Awar.
Oh, yeah.
Awar? Oh, no, he's
I'm again boomer.
Yeah.
Football boomer now.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see it. Very excited to just see. I want to see... Firstly, I want to see Bale's return.
Yeah.
I want to see Cavani play his first match.
Yeah.
And I want to see... I just want to see Arsenal like continue, and also Everton. Those are my 4.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see how
Again, Arsenal seem consistent.
They do right now.
I really wanted to put them in the top 4, but again, it's like unproven. I think they're definitely going to do better than they were going to do. Well, they're going to do better than they have been doing recently, but I didn't know it was enough to be top 4. Maybe now.
Yeah, but again,
United are struggling.
Literally, Aubameyang injury. What happened?
Yeah, we watched the game against Liverpool in it, and it was like I don't know. I feel like he just needed to play central.
Yeah. Well, that's what he did at second half against Sheffield.
Yeah.
And it
worked, yeah. Shout out Arteta.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it for today. As we said, we're going to try and get Callux next week if we can. If not, we'll try and get someone else.
It's probably the longest podcast we've ever done.
I was thinking that. I saw earlier we were only just like second topic and it's already been like an hour.
It's because you know what? It's the what's good. The what's good, I think, is good enough for us to do like, I'm not saying we will. It's actually like an entire podcast on. because it branches out and lets us talk about things we wouldn't normally talk about.
Yeah. It's good debate.
Yeah, a good debate. Yeah, and it's what the podcast is called. So
Yeah.
you'd think if you're watching now, it's your first episode. We've always done that. We haven't. It takes us about
Done
2
about
years
4
to get into
episodes
that. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll try it. You know what? I'm willing to say we will definitely have a guest next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause even if it's not Calix,
Yeah.
we will get someone.
Sure.
Okay? It's
Yeah.
been so
sure.
long since we've had a guest.
Yeah. It has,
we
yeah.
will have a guest.
I mean,
and hopefully that will spark.
yeah, we obviously are often slow with getting guests in, but also COVID. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we weren't even in the podcast for like 12 weeks together. We would always do it on Discord.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, all of that. And
Take care.
peace.